Does your mom know you're watching this show? Does your mom, Jake, know you were watching the show tonight? Or you're participating?
Nope.
You're participating. You're participating.
Nope. She doesn't know either.
Yeah, she doesn't know. Well, I'll send her a link to the show. Welcome, everyone, to the Friday Night BS show. We got a full cast tonight. Full cast. Everybody's here tonight. We got a lot of fun topics. I figured we'd get back to dating. Since we have a female back on the show, she can keep us on the straight and narrow, slap us around, tell us we're insane and stupid and crazy. But we'll do our best.
Okay.
We'll do our best. Let's say hello to Mr. Jake in the middle there. Jake is Mr. Brady. Top.
Alice, you really got to get this Brady Bunch stuff together.
Who's on the top? Top middle, Bruce. Who's on the top middle?
Top middle is Mrs. Brady.
Is she on the top?
Yes, she is.
I think you're
She's
right.
always on top.
Girls are on the top, Alice is in the middle, and the boys are on the bottom.
Jake looks like Mrs. Brady anyway.
I don't know. I took him more as an analyst myself.
Say hello, Jake.
Hello. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing?
All right.
Good.
And Deanna's back. She's back.
Say it again. What's my name?
I give up.
Say my name, John.
Say
It's
my
Deana.
name. Say it. Deana.
It's Deana.
Deana's back, and I will be messing up that name all night. I can promise you that. I will be messing it up. I will just say the female on the top right.
Hey, our names are missing on the screen here.
Hey, what? What the hell's going on? No, I don't know what that's all about. It should be out there. Oh, no, they are. They are not.
I picked my name, and I now don't want it to be there.
Oh, wait, time out. I'll fix that.
say
I'll
it
fix
right.
that. No? That didn't work either?
No.
It's because you got the banner on the bottom.
Maybe. Jake's on the ball fucking tonight. Jake is on the ball. He's on fire. It might be the banner. Let's see if it is the banner. We will find out. And take the banner off. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there they are.
There he is. Bruce, say hello to everybody, Bruce.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Bruce.
I'm going to kill him one of these
Ahoy.
days. Oi, Bruce.
Oi, I'm like that the puppet there. John pulls the string. Say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hey, here you go. Hold on. Here you go.
How big was it?
A little gift when I was 8 years old in Rome.
There it is.
I can make him do things. Look.
You are quite the puppeteer. Yeah. Now, if you could just do ventriloquism there, you could make a.
I can make him do things, Bruce.
Well, what happens, John, is you just put him in front of the camera and you get off the side and then talk.
Oh man, it'd work out just great.
Yeah.
And let's say hello to Mr. Bob Sharp down there in the bottom. Hello, Mr. Sharp. How's your?
Hey, I just have one question. If Deana's going to get to slap us around, is she going to wear that latex outfit like she did last time?
I mean, if you want me to. I would. I mean, if we're going in rotation, the lace should really be what's up next. But
I wasn't here, so I feel like I missed out.
Check.
She had that latex thing going, and it was kind of interesting.
Oh man, you guys are too much.
are we not enough?
Yeah, we got a lot of fun topics tonight. I kind of mixed them up, but it's all dating. I figured let's get back to the dating thing and talk about that for tonight. So we got a couple different things we're going to talk about. For one, why is dating so hard? 15 excuses to leave a bad date early. Woo, baby. I want to hear some personal experiences if anyone's got any reasons for leaving that maybe not on the list of 15. 30 dating statistics to help you find that special someone. And then I wrote ... maybe. It is the BS show, so maybe.
But probably not. Really, honestly, probably not.
Yeah, and then I had to pull some dating statistics for 2022. I figure, with COVID, just kind of easing up a little bit. Maybe we're all back to our normal stuff and dating again and having fun. But you're going to be surprised by those numbers. Those numbers are kind of shocking where they're at. So where do you guys want to start? Which one do you guys want to tackle first?
I want to hear about this latex outfit a little bit more.
No latex for you.
That's a different show. That's what's it called? The show where you have to, if you have to explain, it's not funny.
That's the S&M Friday night show.
Right here.
S&M's on Sunday, baby.
Whips and chains, baby. Whips and chains.
And this is the panel of experts right here. We are the panel of experts right here.
Well,
actually, you know what, guys? Yeah, we're going. Let me. Facebook user is probably on the BS show side, so let me check to see who that be. Who that be? That person will need to register with StreamYard so we can tell who it is. That is Becky.
It's
Becky.
See, I told you because I was even texting last week and it didn't recognize me. We have to redo this every show.
I don't know. They're having some issues with Facebook, I think, because I have to actually reconnect to the Facebook pages every time I turn StreamYard on. I used to never have to do that. For some reason, now all of a sudden that has become a thing. So every time I open StreamYard, it says you need to reconnect with Facebook. We'll start with this one. We'll start with the slides first. How's that, guys? We'll start with the slides. It says,
"Hi, Becky."
Yes, Mr. Casanova.
So you guys are gonna have to help me out because I have my screen really small. I got like 7 screens open.
I can't read it. I can read the top line. Most daters say their dating lives.
Yeah, most daters say their dating lives aren't going well, and it's difficult to find people to date.
Yeah. 67%. I can see that part.
67% say not all is well. And wait. All right. So it says percentage of daters saying that overall things in their dating life are going. This one says 67% says not well at all, and where 33 says fairly well. And the other question is daters saying they have found it blank to find people to date in the past. 75% said very difficult. 25%
What's the blank though?
What's that?
What's the blank though? Percent of daters have found it blank.
The little sliver. I was wondering what the little sliver was. The little sliver, I think, is everyone that lives in Modesto.
Right. Everyone's saying percentage of daters saying they have found it easier to find people, or they found it difficult to find people.
F people. I don't like people.
Yeah. I mean, all right. I haven't. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I haven't been. Well, we went out a couple nights ago, Bruce, for graffiti night, and it seemed to me that everybody was pretty open and back to somewhat of a normal thing. Nobody was afraid to sit next to each other. Everybody was kind of all together. I felt like things have changed a little bit because I remember the first. Maybe about a year and a half ago or a year ago, everybody was kind of like, we're going to sit here. And it was like 2 people and then like 2 people way over here on the other side. But I think we were all packed in one table or, that night. So,
No, everybody I thought I see maybe 1 or 2 people that had masks on. That was pretty much it. So
yeah. I didn't notice any masks. I think everybody was it felt like it was back to normal somewhat. But you got to assume that Mr. Mike Hawk is with us. Mike, welcome to the show, Mikey.
Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like things have kind of loosened up a little bit, but I think these numbers are COVID related. I think COVID are still into these numbers and why certain people aren't dating as much or even trying to date really.
Oh, sure. Unless, the social, the whole social endeavor has been.
This survey was taken in 2019.
Yep.
2019.
Yeah, that's when COVID
October.
started.
That's fair.
Oh, so these
October
numbers are going to
19.
be even.
These are
numbers are gonna
These
be
pre-COVID.
are
even-
way drastically different numbers. These are our pre-COVID
So these numbers
numbers
are going to be even worse for COVID. You would
So it was
think.
shit before COVID, and now it's even shit more after COVID.
It's even
Hi,
It's
guys.
shittier
shit
now.
on fan, and then it blender affected, and now it's everywhere on the walls.
There
It's
is
just
there is a glimmer of hope though, because Joe hooked
This-
up on graffiti
so
night.
there's glitter.
Hey, I even got a date tomorrow.
Hey, you go, Bruce.
Bruce, we know. Just you're going to collect. You're adding it to your collection of overnight bags, Bruce. You know,
You see, but I bet if you broke down these numbers, I bet if all the people that say it's fairly well or very somewhat easy,
Yeah.
I would bet 75% of those people are people that are serial daters that don't date long term.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
possible. Yeah. I'm
Because
still
people call
very
going
curious.
on dating.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah,
20, 30 years ago, you wouldn't call that dating. I mean,
Yeah.
you would call it's not the same thing as like
Yeah.
being in a
Culture.
relationship.
Sorry.
And
Huh?
we have come to the conclusion that that little gray sliver is everybody in Modesto.
I don't know. You
Yeah,
might be able
just
to
fuck it.
loop Kenosha into that sliver. Kenosha
That little sliver is just the fuck it people.
Yeah, they're just we giving up. That's the I given up sliver right there in gray.
Mhm.
That's literally what it is. If you look at the bottom there, it says the people that
Yeah.
didn't respond.
Well, I mean, the gal I have a date with tomorrow, I was talking to her. But we met online, right? The Facebook dating thing. And we have mutual friends. This is why we connected. But when she first got on the dating site, and she hadn't been on very long, she said she's got hammered with guys
Yeah.
trying to match her, you know. And she goes, "What's it like with you guys? We don't get the same experience online as
No.
women do." I said, I mean,
No.
I feel bad for you women because you guys get literally hammered by every guy out there. You know?
But how many of those guys actually are looking to date, and how many are just trying to hook up?
Exactly.
Well,
To
yeah,
get
she
ass, yeah.
she doesn't know because she just swipe them the other way. But but
love
you know,
that.
she's just like,
Dear God.
yeah,
Becky's on
it's crazy.
fire. Bruce has a solo. Half of the singles are not looking for a relationship or dates, and I think you're just what we were just now
That's
talking
exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not looking for a commitment, relationship, or casual dates. 50%. So looking for
I
casual
would
dates.
really like
only.
to see what the statistics are on the ages for that.
Yeah, because teenagers are
Just
hooking up like
curious.
crazy, and we're
Yeah.
going to get to that
Teenagers
one.
are
Teenagers
like
right
that.
now.
I bet the majority
I'm
of those
40.
people.
I've been a serial monogamous for as long as I can remember. And now I don't give a shit. Like, fuck them all. I don't give a shit.
I would bet that
Single!
most of that 50% or 75% of that 50% is probably 30 and younger.
I would assume
40.
so.
40 and younger,
Four-
I'd say.
40 and younger.
I would attest to 40 and
Well,
younger.
I would say that a lot of, but the thing is that when they get to 30, a lot of women start thinking they're on a clock. So
Well,
That-
they're-
if
they-
you
they
don't
get
have
more
babies,
serious
I
about
understand that. Absolutely. I
Well,
can
they're up-
understand if
they're
you
up
don't
against-
have babies,
they're
you're
starting
like,
to get up.
the time has come.
There's the
It's
clock on the
time
top right-hand
to-
side.
Yes.
So
And here it comes,
women get way more
and there it
serious
goes.
when they get into their late 20s, early 30s. Women, like it's a lot more. Guys, I
It's a
say
biological thing, though.
Yeah.
no, it is.
I-
I'm just saying it's just a fact. So, and
Yeah.
I would say that
Exactly.
guys closer to that 30, 32 age.
Do you think that number is low, though, looking for a committed relationship only being at 14%? Dude, I find that kind of low. I think there's more than that. Even back
No,
in
I think that's
2019.
I'm
I don't
actually
know. That's
surprised.
hard to say.
Go ahead,
I'm
Bob.
actually surprised at 14%.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think it'd
surprised
be
by that
lower.
number.
I
Are
think
you
it's
Well, I'm
surprised
thinking
by that number?
That 14% has probably never been married.
Yeah.
That is a
Oh,
fair
that's-
assessment. I like that
Yeah.
assessment.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, you got the looking for either. So
Mhm.
if you take that in half and put half of that turns that into 27%.
What's this about latex?
So,
Yeah, what is this about latex?
Becky, we're gonna
Let's
get
find
back
out
to
some more.
Becky, I'll DM you later, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna get back
Yeah,
to
you
about
later.
the latex.
Yeah.
As John would say, Deanna is wearing the latex, not
God,
Dina.
son of a bitch.
And
I would also
Deana.
kind of, yeah.
No, I said as John would say, not me.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he said as John. John screws
I'll
up the
give
names.
it a pass.
Uh,
You gave
I
me a
would
really
say-
good
I would
intro
think-
separately,
Yeah.
and then in the what's the
by the
podcast
time I'm
about
done
intro, you
drinking-
said my name wrong, and I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not
Yeah.
going to say anything.
By the time I'm done this drink, she will be Carrie. By the time I'm done drinking.
You can
Well,
call
you know
me
what,
whatever you
now-
want, baby.
And now that the people not looking for a committed relationship or casual dates, they got to be Ric Flair fans, because one of his best lines
Yeah.
is, "I'm here for a good time, not a long time."
Yeah. Not a long time. Not a long time. Good time.
so not looking for a
We love
committed
you
relationship or
sometimes,
casual
and
dates. I mean, so you're not looking for anything.
Yeah, you're just looking to hook up. That's basically
No,
it.
because that would be casual dates.
That would be casual. That would be casual.
So
I
then
had
what
to
are they
throw in
looking
some
for? They're
LGB
not
stuff
looking
as
for
well.
anything. That doesn't make a lot of
They're
sense.
I
looking
just say-
to get laid. I'm pretty
Why-
sure
why
that's
we-
how that
why we-
goes.
Why are we
But wouldn't that
putting
be
out?
casual?
Yes, that'd be
Uh,
casual.
Yeah.
That's
that'd be
very
casual.
and it
Tinder-esque.
literally said not casual dates.
Okay.
So
Hold on. Yeah, it
Sorry,
says
I
looking
didn't
for
do that out
commitment
loud, did I?
relationship only, looking for casual dates only. Looking for
Not
casual
looking
dates
for a-
only.
not
That's
I'm
that.
sorry.
No,
What it is
not
I'm looking for
looking for a
casual
committed
dates only
relationship
is
or
trying to get
casual
laid
date.
without ties. That is how that rolls.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. That's the safe.
So
bet.
casual dates is meaning like they don't even want to go to
Casual
coffee or go to
Sorry,
eat to
I'm going
dinner.
away
They just
now.
want to just straight sex.
They just
Well,
straight.
you don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, I'm thinking casual dates with a cup of coffee.
Oh come on.
Coffee. Let's
They
go
would
to the
just-
mini mart, get some condoms, and go knock it out. That's what I'm thinking.
It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Some condoms.
Is that
For
what
me, I would
7-Eleven.
think casual dating would be
Lube for your pleasure.
going on dates and hooking up.
Should we go ribbed or unribbed tonight, hun? What do you
Okay.
think?
All right.
That's-
It doesn't matter.
No
The
comment.
ribs don't matter.
I had
Well,
to
use
add the
condoms.
LGB adults as too are on this list. They're having a great time. They're having the best numbers,
Yeah.
the best statistics. They're just, I don't know. Maybe it's just the carefree attitude. Maybe so.
Partner.
21,
Why
18 to
would we-
29 online. That's
Yeah.
straight
crazy.
counterparts to have met
Through
their
school.
life
That's what they're meeting at
partner
now, Jake.
online.
That's a
That's
crazy
crazy.
number through school.
They're having the best.
I'm
it's
sorry.
the
School was a nightmare.
Wait, so
for
is this
me. Who
so?
are these people?
What's up with the headline? So is this just LGB or
Yeah.
LGB
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
adults.
okay.
Yeah, LGB adults. It's the 70s for them, baby. It's the
Oh, no.
70s.
No, the bottom line is. The rest is not.
Oh no! What it's saying is the partners.
So it's
LGBT
comparing the
adults
bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
are
they're
far
at
more likely
20%.
than their straight counterparts that have met their partner online, which
Yeah.
means that gay people meet their partners online far more often than straight people do.
Well, is anybody surprised by that?
Yeah, I
Huh?
mean, look at my age group, 8.
You're missing a whole demographics out there. Bruce.
8% of you, Bruce.
Get out there, Bruce. Get out there.
Better get some more friends and family, dude.
straps. It'll be great.
Hey, Bruce, you're gonna have to have your golf buddies hook you up, man, because that's your future right there, pal.
Hey, Bruce, you can up. You
All
can
I can
up.
see is
You
that
can
online
up your.
online is not working for me here at 8. Man.
Yeah. You can up your game in overnight bags. You can get a whole different kind of overnight.
Well,
bag,
this is
Bruce.
life partners. This isn't just dating.
Yeah,
right?
this is partners. Yeah. Women say it's hard to find someone who is looking for the same kind of relationships and meets their standards. This is pretty curious. I mean,
It's all about the standards.
it's all about the standards, dude. How to
It's all
find
about
someone
the
who meets their expectations. Men, 35%.
All right.
Women, 56%.
Can I answer this one real quick
I
before I,
have to
piss
mute
everybody
myself
off?
because of how disgusting.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
am with
Hold
this
on.
stuff.
Let
Okay.
Bruce. Go
Okay.
ahead, Bob.
So women say it's hard to find someone who's looking for the same kind of relationship and meets their standards. Okay. I know about 5 or 6 divorced ladies. They all want the caring guy, the listening guy. They want the guy who is complete opposite of their husband, except for the fact that he's got to be. Every one of them has to be 6'3", buffed, and have great teeth. If the guy's
what did Becky
buffed,
say? What was that comment, John? Put it back up.
Debbie says, "Oh my God, please don't let Mikey discuss his standards."
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I'm not talking about standards for me. I'm talking about standards for women.
for women.
Women, after women get divorced, okay, they're looking for
Please tell me
the
more
guy
about
they
this.
married, but they want him nicer. The problem is they'll find a nice guy, but he doesn't meet the physical standards of their ex. So they don't like the guy. Just saying.
We don't even need to have the argument that the bar for men is way higher.
Hold on.
I'm shutting
I'll let
the
you jump
fuck
in.
up on this one.
The bar for men is set way higher than the bar for women. We don't even need to have that argument when it comes to dating.
I don't know.
I almost feel like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think back here. I'm not going to touch this one.
Go ahead, hey, John, go ahead, John. A couple years ago, you were obsessed with this tall blonde chick, but your thing was, she hadn't gotten over her husband. Well, apparently she has gotten over her husband because she's engaged to a new guy, but he's slightly more buff than you are.
It has nothing to do with that. What I'm saying, I'm going way back. I'm going back after my divorce and how I was with the women that I picked when I was, right after my divorce. And I don't think I had higher standards than I do today. I think my standards are still the same. There's a specific woman that I want in my life. Yeah, sure. We all do. And I mean, for me, I don't think this number is even legit, 3556. I think we're all the same, to be honest. We all have our own set of standards that we're looking for, whether it's, how they put a number on 56 and 35%. I think that's impossible to even do.
No, John, that number is people saying they are 35% of men say they have a hard time finding somebody. 56% of women.
I think that's probably right.
They have a hard time finding a guy that meets their expectations.
Right.
Yeah. I think we are lower. That makes sense. Go ahead. I'm going to let the lady speak. She's been holding back. Go ahead. Yeah, we want to hear it. That's why you're here. We want to hear your opinion.
Dear goodness.
Yeah.
Hard to find someone that meets their expectations. I have so many comments on that because why, ladies? Why are we trying to change men? Please stop doing that. Please. It's not going to happen. It's I'm going on mute now. I have a whole
No, go.
About that.
Hey,
Why?
down.
I don't get it.
And scene.
And scene. Yes. Oh.
Buffy, let it out. Buffy, let it out.
Let it out. Let it out. You can let it out. It's the BS show. Nobody's watching.
And we got Becky and Deb.
And Morgan.
Hi, Becky. I love
And
you.
Morgan.
Yeah. All right. Hard for them to approach people. I find this hard because maybe it's just the kind of guys that I'm hanging out with. I feel like most of the guys that I know are a little bit shy, and I think they are less likely to approach another woman to talk to them. And I think girls are a lot higher because I think a lot of women they just don't really care. They're just good. If they want to talk to you, they're going to talk to you. That's how I feel. I mean, am I right, Mike? I mean, most of the guys aren't going to approach somebody at the bar and talk to them. Unless you're Bob Sharp.
Are you okay?
The difference is as long as you're
confident,
as long as you're a decent looking woman, if you walk up to the average guy at the bar and he's single, you're single, he's going to talk to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's going to give you.
He's going to talk to you for sure. But even a decent looking guy could walk up to, a handful of girls at the bar, and he could technically be on a higher scale if he really scaled people out. He could be above some of them, and they would be like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Yeah.
Like I don't want to talk to you.
Please tell me more about your theory.
That's exactly. I mean, that's why I don't do that. But I've seen enough
As long
people
as
do
you
that.
look good.
I don't do that, but here's
Mike, you
what I
put it-
want.
I don't know. I don't go up and talk to. I don't care. I don't.
Yeah.
If you
I
want to
know
come
Mike
talk to
is.
me, the amount of women I've approached, like
Yeah.
just me walked up and said, "Hey," at the bar, I can
Yeah.
count on one hand. And I used to be at the bar every Friday night.
Yeah.
I just
All
don't.
right.
I just don't care that much.
Maybe
But I
that's
I
why
spent-
ladies
guys
like
get
me
turned
stay
down.
the fuck home on a Friday
I
night.
have
Not
spent many
looking
a
for
night
shit
at a
like
bar,
that.
probably twice as many nights as you, Mike.
But I mean,
And my approach is 99% of the time, I know I'm going to get shot down, but you know what? I don't care. I
Yeah.
will make them laugh. I'll make them smile. Then all my buddies run over to see what I'm doing because they're too afraid to
Yeah.
talk.
I sneak in behind Bob. That's what I do.
But you grew up.
Have you met-
were doing
Bob
that.
goes,
A lot
"Have
of your
you
time
met
was in a
John?"
different generation, Bob.
Yeah.
It's not the
Well, I
same.
mean,
Rick, you gotta
I'll do
figure
it.
out there.
I can do it right now. I mean, I'll walk into a bar. I don't care how old they are. I will start talking to them.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
Bob will
probably.
talk to anyone.
But you're
I want
walking
this
up to
on body cam.
women that are
Bob?
more your age.
No,
Yeah.
Bob will talk to anybody. Seriously.
I'm
will
not
talk to
saying.
anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to
Oh.
just go back and forth and have this argument. The women
Yeah.
of my generation are more
Oh,
stuck up
I'm sorry. Yeah.
than
You're right.
the women of your guys'
Excuse-
generation. That's not even a
Excuse
question.
me?
It doesn't need to be. It is. I grew up
Okay.
with the women from my generation, and I'm telling you, they're more stuck up.
You grew
Okay,
up with
Mike.
California
Wow.
women from your
That's a
generation.
very
Yeah,
overgeneralized
Jake,
statement.
Jake's been quiet.
Hey,
Let's
Mike,
hear from Jake.
let me-
Jake's been quiet.
Let me share with you a technique that I have
Technique.
done to
Everybody
a
write
lot of
this
women
down.
who are in a
Write
group.
this-
Okay, I'll walk up. I'll say, ladies, I've got a joke for you. If I make you laugh, I get to sit down and we have drinks together. They say, okay. Pay attention to the joke, Mike. Okay. If the bird of courage is the eagle, and the bird of wisdom is the owl, and the bird of love is the
I think
dove,
you've told
what's
us
the
this
bird of
joke
true love?
before.
Okay, the bird of true love is the swallow.
Is the swallow.
See? Right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
see? They
Yeah.
laugh. They all laugh,
Yeah.
Mike. They
Yeah.
all laugh.
Yeah, and you ever heard of Me Too, Bob?
Huh?
Me too. We're going to talk about Me Too today.
That's
the
Oh,
generation I lived in.
Jesus.
That's
Are
the
we
generation
getting
I grew up in.
deep?
That's the generation I grew up in, not you guys, me.
Yeah.
But
Tell
but
me
Becky,
my
you have
generation
to.
laugh.
isn't different.
But hold
Becky,
on,
you
though,
laugh.
Mike.
Oh, it's
You
going to
have-
make me laugh all day.
Yeah, yeah. But haven't you
Tell me my
noticed this
generation
trend?
isn't worse.
No,
Yeah.
no, all the your
Come on.
generation's a little bit more
Let's
stuck
let,
up.
let's
with,
stop with. I mean, we
yeah.
were literally watching people getting locked up
yeah.
for shit like that. So let's just stop.
Most single people don't
Next
feel
slide.
a lot of pressure to find a partner. Most people do not find a lot of pressure to find a partner. Not at all, friends. Let's see here. A single adult saying they feel pressure to be in a committed relationship from early of the following sources. Friends, none of all. Let's see here. I can barely see this guy, so I apologize.
I feel like family
I'm gonna-
members should be a higher number than that.
Family
Agreed.
members? Who's hooked up from a family member? Raise their hand.
I mean, they
Who's-
tried.
Who a sister
they
set
tried.
you up?
Oh,
Sister that
wait.
set you
The-
up.
The daughter did
A
one.
brother that set you up.
My daughter
cousin
actually
that
did.
set you up with a friend. So Bob's the only one
No,
that's ever been set up from a family member.
No, I've definitely.
Oh,
been set up by
Bruce-
family
Bruce too?
members.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that has not, because my family knew my limits and my boundaries. And they were like, all right, cool, do your thing.
No, please, sir. Set your boundaries. That's a good.
Jake saw.
Hey, Jake,
You're no. Get
my
out.
boundaries
Get
are
out.
simple,
How
Jake.
old are you, Jake?
I just want them to be breathing, Jake. I just want them to be breathing.
Me and my family established when I was young. There was a lot of pressure at first when I was younger. The
Yeah.
mom wanted grandkids and everything, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's gonna take something special to get that done. And she was like, okay, I'll live with that.
she said we're not getting any grandkids from Jake.
Good luck, sister. Good luck.
I told my mom the same thing. I've never been married and I don't have kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
So everything looked pretty accurate on this one, guys, or no?
Yes.
I'm not going to question it. It's just going to take too long.
The society one is kind of
We
interesting.
got 2 hours.
Yeah, society.
On
I
one
would
survey,
put it this
you don't
way,
want
if
that
this-
kind
this
of
is
time.
2019. I would think those are more flip flop now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would say friends and family is probably more even with society or more. Society as a whole now has kind of gone along with
Mhm.
it's okay to be in your mid or late 20s and be single.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Whereas
30s.
I felt like maybe society
30s,
in
yeah,
Medefesser's
mid to late
generation
30s. How many people do you know
was-
in their 30s that are like, I have IVF and I waited too long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, I
sad.
think millennials in general are that generation that are just like they don't want kids. They literally do not want
They
kids.
don't, or they want to live life first. And I
Yeah.
appreciate that because
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
the whole I'm a young parent thing and it fucking
or
sucks.
we can't afford one.
But do you I understand, establish your, graduate college, establish your career, get your home, all that stuff. That goes all the way back to the 60s. I mean, all our parents, that's
sure.
what they told us. And
Economically,
this
though,
is a
it's come leaps
generation.
and bounds from
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah,
like,
it just seems like the
attainable. It's not.
millennials actually are listening to that and actually following that through. The only thing I'm worried about is now you're going to have this generation down the road where they're having kids in their late 30s, early 40s, and now these kids are going to be the ones that are going to have to take care of these parents, and I don't think they're going to do it. I honestly don't.
No, they're not.
not.
It's going to be very interesting.
Well, a big part of it, I would say a very large part of it, I know they've done studies on it, is a big thing with what's going on now with a lot of my generation is what society has been for the last, whatever, 15 years or so, 20 years, been telling women. And it's more targeted to you don't have to, or you shouldn't have to stay at home and just be a stay-at-home mom. You should go get a career, have your own career, have your own life, like outside of it. And so it's kind of like society is in a way look down on maybe a little bit, or kind of like the stay-at-home mom. Like, how many women do you know even around my age that are like, I'm a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah,
it doesn't.
You have to be a rich person to be a stay-at-home mom, because I'm a single parent and it's impossible. Like, you have to make enough money or have your partner make enough money to pay for childcare.
Yeah,
or you're at.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to pay for childcare.
No, seriously.
Exactly. If the one is staying at home and the other one's working and makes enough to support, you don't have to pay for childcare.
Yeah, but we don't live in that economy anymore. We haven't lived in that economy since.
I just saw a video
today. My lifetime.
Yeah. I just saw a video today that kind of blew me away, and I kind of felt sorry for this generation that is in their 20s, their early 20s, mid 20s, because there was this girl that posted this TikTok video, and she is in her mid 20s. She works in Silicon Valley, so she stated that she makes a very decent amount of money, but she's living in her car because she can't afford to buy or rent a place in the Santa Clara area. And she was talking about how companies were going to realtors and saying, yes, our employees can afford $4,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 a month for rent, and these apartments are being built. Yeah, this is crazy. And then she pans out. She pans out on a street that's in front of apartment complexes that are in Santa Clara, which all run between $4,000 to $6,000 a month. And there's literally motorhome after motorhome and car, motorhome. And I'm thinking to myself, if I, at 23 years old, back in the mid 80s, was making 110 grand a year, I was living like a fucking rock star. And now $110,000, $120,000 a year, it's nothing. It's nothing to these people. And these and let's be honest, these are educated kids. These are kids with Stanford and Harvard degrees and technology, and they're making great money, and they can't afford a friggin' home or an apartment. It's insane.
Well, here's the deal. if they're that educated, learn how to drive over Pacheco Pass and live in Los Banos where it's a lot cheaper. Okay.
Hey, I
only
did
an
That's
hour
fair.
away.
That's a good like.
Mhm.
I did that.
Yeah.
That was
That's-
going to be
that's
my
what I
first
think.
thought.
It all
I did-
depends on what you're willing to do.
Yeah,
I drive in the
I
Bay
did
Area
that
every
drive
day.
I did that drive for 38 years.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
No,
I know all of you
Yeah.
like to make fun of where I live, but that
No.
salary that you just mentioned up here is phenomenal still. It's
Fuck
it's
yeah.
all about, like, everybody wants to go to the coasts and live in the high life
Yeah.
that has been, shown that it's so great and amazing. Yeah, I'm in flyover country, but you make that kind of money here, you're gonna live a damn good life for a long
Yeah,
time.
you're gonna live a
there's
very
only
good
a
life.
few spots where you don't live a good life with that kind of
Exactly.
money.
Exactly.
It's only
North
a
Dakota.
handful of spots, and the Bay Area is one of them.
In South Dakota.
Yeah.
And so
Santa Clara is not. I mean, they got lots, abandoned lots, no building, nothing, and going for $3 million. Just a lot.
Well, I
It's
mean,
insane.
and the problem with the Bay Area was that it just went flat out crazy, And then when COVID hit, a lot of those people started doing their remote jobs, which we got an influx of people moving out here to the valley in Sacramento and Roseville and Placerville, which just drove our housing market crazy over here now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel sorry for my kids. It's just insane here. But you got to keep in mind as well. This is this generation that I'm talking about. I don't even know what they're called. What is the generation between 21 and 25 right now? What are
Like
they
dumbass.
called?
Z.
Dumbass.
I don't know what they're
Is it
called.
Z? I think it's Z.
Dumbass.
They're also the generation that's not going to do that commute, Bruce, that we did for many, many years because they feel like that's destroying the environment. And I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck happened the other day. I drove my brother to the airport to San Francisco, and this was the first time that the Tesla took over for the bug. I could actually play Tesla game and not the bug game for the first time in my life on the freeway. I'm serious. I've never seen so many Teslas in my entire life on the freeway. You remember the bug game?
Mhm.
You see the bug? You can
Slug bug.
actually play that game. Yeah, you could actually play that game today with Tesla.
And those
because I
cars
was
are
just
not
blown away.
cheap either.
They are not cheap.
Well,
And-
besides the fact that it's electric and it's supposedly helping the environment, it's a fad state. It's a statement too. They're the cool, popular car right now.
Yeah, Z. That's the Z generation.
Yeah,
Let's
Z is
not
after
forget
millennial.
Let's not
And then I
forget the
think
child
X is-
labor
I think X
and
is
the
the
child
one after
slavery to get Tesla batteries.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. This one should be interesting. Breaking up in person is largely seen as the only acceptable way to end a committed relationship. Is that true, Bruce? Is that true, Bruce?
What? In person, always, sometimes not.
Does the next morning when you roll over count, or does it have to be like later on?
Look through.
Oh my Jesus!
Through a phone call. Look through a phone call, man.
Well, you know what's missing is restraining order.
Restraining.
Restraining order.
10% of their was that percent? That's not percent, right?
What's
10% is sometimes.
10% of people said always over the phone.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, always over the phone.
Is that what we've come to as a society?
I mean, it is 88%. I mean, that's.
I want to meet the
Say in
asshole
per- I
that's
mean,
doing
you're
it through
talking- I mean,
email.
that's pretty-
I want to meet the
Yeah,
asshole
do
that's
the
doing it
email.
through an email.
I love you,
We're
but I
done.
hate
Yeah.
you. Bye.
Per my last email.
I'm
it's
that guy
over.
that's gonna send it through my old Hotmail account. This motherfucker still got a Hotmail. And he's
Oh.
bringing
Yeah, send it through the Hotmail, and then close the Hotmail
I'm
down.
dating a dude that still has his AOL account alive, and I
Hey,
laugh
calm
at
down,
him
calm
every
down.
day.
I still have it too.
I still
Relax.
have my Hotmail. I still
I have
use
my
Hotmail.
AOL.
The last time
You're way younger than I am, and you have that. I have to make fun of you more.
Bruce just tosses out her luggage.
Why? It's my
I love
first
that.
email. I've just kept it.
Well, how
all
much
these years.
difference in age are you between Mike? Mike, you're 30, what, 32?
32.
32?
Oh, baby.
That's a baby.
But I
Oh,
have my
baby.
Gmail. I mean, my Gmail is my main one, but I still have my AOL.
Yeah.
I use that to sign up for things when I
Hey.
don't want to get like spam. I don't want
That's your
spam and-
spam email.
I don't want
Yeah.
trash
OG.
email on my Gmail, so I just sign up for everything on my AOL.
Hey, Mike, does that AOL still make that weird noise when you connect to the internet?
No, that's not. That's not
Does
AOL.
it? Oh my God, does it?
Now it just
That's
says
dial-up.
"Ding, you have been broken up with.
Oh my gosh, is that an option? Can I put that?
You've
on
got
my
a
phone?
rejection.
Yeah,
No, that's
Exactly.
dial-up
one of the-
internet.
You
That's
Second
not
Life.
AOL.
The one at the bottom has got to be like TikTok or Instagram.
No, that's
or
Instagram
WhatsApp
or
app.
Facebook.
Yeah, that
Probably
would suck.
Instagram or
You
Facebook.
break up on Facebook with somebody? Really?
I will
No,
say
you don't want
a,
to break up on
That's social
Facebook.
media.
Hold on,
No,
hold
you don't
on,
want to
get
do it on
Jake.
Facebook.
a
Yeah.
Snapchat breakup would be pretty amazing. You could just be
That
like,
dude.
I'm done, and then it's deleted forever
Yes.
and going.
That's
Here's a
not
filter
good.
about how fake I am.
Yeah,
I
do
am
a filter.
You
with
could be
big-
you
with
could be a
big lips.
pickle saying, "Hey, I'm done with you. It's over. Click done."
Bye, peace. Like,
I
go
am
fuck yourself.
old that I can remember
Yeah.
getting a breakup letter. Okay.
Wow, dear John
That's
letter.
not even
Dear
out
Would it
there.
be postage for you? I'm sorry. That's terrible.
Yeah,
No.
dear John letter.
The younger generation can't write cursive anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
They just send emails. They can't write
Hey,
Oh
cursive.
yeah, my
Hey,
older
dear-
brother got
dear-
broken up with through a letter one time. I found it.
Actually, Becky, it was a dear Bob, not a dear John.
Well, they're still called the Dear John letter.
I
Huh? Hey, give me
Dear
that
Bob.
one. I have been referred to the bathroom for so many years now, so it's nice not to be.
Yeah, they can't.
Um,
They might no longer. They cannot read cursive or write cursive.
This-
They can't even read cursive.
No.
This one should be
I
good.
can write cursive, but that's because I went to a private school.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah.
the generation they can't write it. They can't.
Oh, they
even
can't
read
read it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they
I
can't even
like
read an analog clock. So
Jake is staring at this one like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
Most
trying to read
Americans
this
say
one. What it
premarital
is? Yeah.
sex
At
is-
least
It says most
sometimes
Americans
acceptable?
say premarital sex is at least sometimes acceptable.
Oh, this is
At least
bullshit.
sometimes acceptable.
At
The
least.
most vague question ever in the world. At least sometimes
No.
acceptable.
No.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like seeing
Unmarried
the
adult
Catholic
is-
girl. It's
That's
just
a
gonna
great
happen
way
all
of
the time.
wording
I'm
that.
sorry.
Bob threw out the Catholic girls, dude.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I was raised Catholic, and let me say, how are you going to make the man forever if you don't take him for a test drive?
and Jake,
That's right. Right.
over
gotta-
where you
gotta-
are, you've always
gotta
lived.
test-
You got to test
over
drive
there,
that
right?
shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
sex
So
team.
what's it like over there? Is it like if
Over
you
there.
had to say the amount of people that say it's okay, would you
Over
what-
yonder.
What number would you? Well, because where do you live?
Up there in the frigid north.
The tundra. We don't. We
You're
just got.
attacked by this.
It's
We just got
North
internet
Carolina.
last week. Last week we got internet. That's where we're at.
They were still on dial-up.
Crowded California.
We're
is
in
my
90.
point.
Yeah, it goes.
That AOL stuff you guys were talking about, I just got off that yesterday, actually. So.
Because I think this number is way wrong. I think that's a whole load of crap.
I don't
Because-
understand what this is. So, percent saying
It's
they
saying
personally
that-
think each
so
of the
pretty much
following
it's
is
saying
like
that-
acceptable
I'm
regardless of
laughing
whether
too
the way do it
much
to
right
themselves.
25%
Sex between unmarried adults in a
say
committed
it's-
relationship.
It's never okay.
Oh,
You can't tell
Really?
me there's 25% of Americans are walking around saying,
switch headphones.
maybe.
that's interesting.
There you go. I can hear you now.
24% casual sex between consenting adults not in a committed
That
relationship.
25% is all over the age of 65.
Just throw us in the under the bus there, Mike.
It's true.
33% say exchanging explicit images is never okay. That's wow. I'll give the open relationship one.
Bullshit.
I will
Okay.
give that
Are
one.
the people in
Bullshit.
this poll Mormon? I'm just
Oh no,
curious.
open relationship, that's totally acceptable. I totally get that. Because I'm
Yeah.
I'm not having an open relationship.
No. But exchanging explicit images and stuff like that seems kind of
Yeah.
Well, it's
Old
always
school.
okay for 24% of them.
Yeah, 24% said
Again,
always.
that's probably a lot of older people. Because
What? Exchanging
Well,
pictures?
I've never had that hard of a time getting explicit images from women.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Wait, what
Oh.
cougars are you dating?
Mike's
Hey,
bragging.
hey,
Mike's
hey,
bragging.
hey, Mike, I've gotten my share of pictures.
Hey,
Mhm.
I literally just matched with some 50-year-old
Tell
chick
me
on
how you
Bumble the
really
other day,
feel.
And we were talking for like an hour, and she sent me the
She
titties.
just sends it, huh?
Yeah, she sent me the titties.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you sure they're hers though? Are you sure they're hers?
Oh, they were hers.
Mike sampled them.
They were hers.
The honey was good on Bumble. That's all I gotta say.
He got his tape measure out, made sure they were far apart enough, and
We told
the
Becky
angle was
not to.
good.
We told Becky not to send them, but she did it anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What was that, Mike?
The only women I've ever had tell me no were corporate women.
Yeah.
Women with corporate jobs because
Yeah.
they didn't.
You
Because
asked
you
for
know
them,
it
Mike,
could
or they-
affect their
Wow.
career.
You're not, but Mike, you're not
I
asking.
feel bad for
They
them.
just send it.
Like,
volunteering
honestly.
You're not
Oh
asking.
no,
They're
I
just
asked.
sending.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you ask. Okay.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So do
Show me-
you
show me
do you
those
send a dick pic
titties.
back, Mike, or what?
Oh no!
Yes, did you,
It's got
Mike?
only specific women get the hammer.
Yeah. The hammer.
The hammer? Is that what you
You
call
can't just be sending that to anybody.
Jesus.
Mine's called Thor too, Mike.
You can't just be sending that to anybody.
John, I feel like that should be
No.
on a bumper sticker. Show me them titties. Just put that on a bumper sticker somewhere and
I'm
just
gonna
run
do
around
that.
town with it.
Market, I'm gonna make
T-shirt.
that.
Once you
should be
see
a
one
G-
set, you want to see them all.
Oh
Rock
my
hammer.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
That should maybe be the theme of your podcast now. Be a show. Show me them titties.
Show me the.
Show me them.
No.
Hey, we would have to change the starting time for the show.
Oh, no.
It'd be NC-17 at that point.
Like
I suppose.
11:30.
When we
Yeah.
were like 18, 19, one of our best friends got a boat, and when we'd take a
We
bullhorn
do
out on
that
the
all the
water, and
time.
every time we
Yeah.
pass a bunch of girls on a boat, we
That's
just
what
get
she
on the
said.
bullhorn and
Yeah.
say, "Show me where babies be."
Yeah. We used to do that on the boat. The public.
What
Me
am I
too.
doing with my life right now?
Dun 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 dun.
we were talking about the Me Too, and here's the Me Too.
And there's a
Hasn't
test
made
to
it.
prove it. 65% harder.
Harder for men. 65% men said it's harder since the Me Too movement.
Wow, the
Is it
9
harder?
easier
is it,
for
is it a
men.
little bit harder? Just a little bit.
Wait,
Yeah.
harder for women? I wonder, is that because men are more afraid?
Yeah, I think that's where that number
I
is so
think a
high.
lot of men are stepping back from dating.
Men
I
are
thought
more
you were
cautious.
saying like men are harder because
Yeah.
rape.
Because of Me Too, right? Yeah.
Does Viagra?
Okay.
Because Viagra. Yes.
Everything is
Yeah,
harder
they're just
because
passing
of
them out
Viagra.
like Pez dispensers.
Becky and Mike, you guys need to quit exchanging pictures.
Oh my
You get
God.
into the private chat or something here.
I mean, okay. I mean,
I don't even know how to use the private.
this is a tough one because hold on, guys. This is a tough
Oh
one
my God.
because right now in this group alone, there's different generations of men here. So the way we approach certain women is a little bit different. I'm sure Mike approaches them a little bit different than we are. And I think with this Me Too movement, I think the generation like mine, 50, 60s, I think are having to be a little bit more careful. Not just dating, but even in the workforce. I mean, I'm not kidding. I've heard so many stories now of guys losing their jobs.
Oh yeah, because they'll blow that harassment thing right
Yeah.
on you. So
And it's very difficult for someone that, okay, we're 50, 55, 60 years old. This is the way we've always been. And we should adapt to the environment, but it's very difficult because it slips. We slip every now and then.
yeah, show me your titties. It's not
No,
appropriate.
I
to
wouldn't
ask
go
for
that. I wouldn't go into the office and go, "Hey, show me your titties." No,
No, I don't think you guys are. I don't.
we
think
have
so.
it harder, Mike. We grew up in a whole different generation.
HR
But
nightmare.
no, but you guys, what do you guys do, or what's normal for your generation that you think is getting you in trouble now?
Does the carpet match the drapes?
You don't say that to somebody.
Here,
If
Mike.
you're saying that to somebody
No,
that you are
I'm
not
just kidding. That's an
involved
office
with,
joke.
then
No, I think like there's a group. I'm not saying all of them, but there's a bunch of individuals. Bob will back me up where we can't even say "hun" anymore. Even in a restaurant to our waitress.
okay, well,
"Hey,
yeah,
thank
but
you,
that's
hun."
for
Or
anybody.
like for
But that's
example,
something- that's how we grew
holding
up.
the door open for a woman to come in, or that
Yeah.
car door.
Yeah.
A lot of them, they get insulted.
Okay,
by
but
that.
we're talking about getting like somebody trying to say nobody's gonna try to get you in trouble for opening a door for them.
No, they're not going to get you fired.
No.
But
At work, it just would be idle comments sometimes
Yeah.
that you'd overhear. Or something like that, you know.
yeah, and especially too when we're let's be honest. I don't know about your generation, but like with our generation, if you were to get for me, for instance, I was a truck driver, so a lot of times at the end of our shift, what are we doing? We're kind of hanging out at the clock, ready to punch out. We're talking. Our conversation is what it is, and usually, you know what it's going to be about. And today, that conversation we would have to literally look around and make sure there's nobody around, because otherwise, that conversation is going to get us written up.
Well, that's because there's more women in the workforce now.
Now,
Yeah.
exactly.
For an example, too, I was in construction, right? So we had the bikini catalogs, you know, for like the sawing company and the drill company and the tool company. And it wasn't naked. These just gals posing with the tools, you know, for the calendars and stuff. Well, we couldn't have those on the job site anymore, or hanging in the gang box, or hanging on the job site. Or, I mean, that stuff all completely went away.
Yeah.
Well, and it just goes to show you how a small group can control the masses, and
Yeah.
how we've let a small group, because that would be more of like the feminist group.
Yep.
But now you have so many women, especially my age group, that are on OnlyFans and showing their ass all over Instagram. They don't care. They want to walk out
Semi-links.
half naked. It doesn't
Latex.
even matter. They don't care. Like,
Links,
I
please.
know so many girls. I know
Wow.
personally girls
Yeah,
that do
yeah. I'm
OnlyFans
just
and stuff
kidding.
like that, and they don't
Really?
care.
All right, let me swing it to Deana. Deana, all right, I want to get your
Wow.
opinion. Is there a certain way that a guy could approach you that is just completely like, get the fuck out of here?
No.
Wow.
And I don't mean something.
follow
I don't
this
mean
at
something
all.
completely extreme. I don't mean something completely extreme. Just an average conversation. Is there a certain thing that a guy, when he approaches you, if he were to say certain things, that you would just basically look at him, roll your eyes, and walk away?
I mean, it's very much a vibe thing.
As a
Like
vibe.
if you're gonna come at me in fake confidence,
Yeah.
go home, baby.
Oh, so
Fake.
what
I
is
like
your
that
opinion
fake
on this
confidence.
graph?
I love that.
What's your opinion on this graph? Here,
Yeah.
On
the one
this
that we're looking at.
graph,
Yeah.
the public sees challenge. Okay, you all went on a tangent, and I just kept smoking weed and eating the White Castle my son bought.
What? There's no White Castle for us? What the fuck?
That's a great Friday night. Good for
Okay.
you. I'm a little jealous right now.
Yeah,
And it cost
I
me
wanna-
half as much because he went to White Castle. I love that
God
kid.
damn it.
He
Trip
went.
to Bob,
He
trip
made
to White
me
Castle,
till
Bob.
he's 27. But
Huh?
Oh God.
don't
We're
care.
gonna make a trip to
The
White
place just
Castle
smells
after the
like
show,
onion.
Bob.
Yeah.
So,
sorry.
what
were you getting-
so yeah, end scene. I mean,
End
I'm
scene.
not talking something like disrespectful or anything like that. But is it with the Me Too movement? I'm just trying to get
I
a
get it.
general
Like
idea.
it's a very different world now. Like, and I feel so bad for the girls that have legit Me Too'd, and then there's the Amber
Yeah.
Heards of the world that exist, and I'm like,
Thank you.
please
you.
just die, just go
Thank
away. So many fucking
Yeah.
fuck. She shit in my bed. Well, you know what? I hope she's forever known as the poop emoji.
It was a
This
grumpy.
savage.
It was a grumpy. Shout out to grumpy. But can I ask a question too? Then, like where is the Me Too line right now?
The
Because
line.
it jumped
so
way the
hard
fuck over to
because,
like,
okay,
you looked at me
like-
weird, and now that's
Yes,
Me Too.
There's like a
Where
there's
there's
like a
actual
level of
legit-
Me Too where people draw a line like, if you're, say, my daughter's age or maybe a few years older, you're gonna draw that line way higher than as a 40-year-old person, me.
Right.
But still that statistic exists where it's like 60 to 70%. Can you just keep it in your pants, please? If we don't want it,
Keep it
just-
in your
we'll
pants.
say we'll just say no and just put it back. That's
Yeah.
all
But
I'm
is that all it
saying
is?
about
Because there's been a lot of people Me Too just because they've said something or they've
Yeah.
a comment or something, which I'm not saying is
Well,
okay either. But
I
like,
can't
what
relate to shitty
what does Me
Karen
Too actually
people.
mean now?
Me
Today?
Too means don't. If I say no,
That's no.
It means
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But let me
and that's
let me
the
let
end.
me let me
But
let
don't
me
be
let
like, I'm
yeah.
playing a game and
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
how I think I'm going to portray this, and
Yeah.
then later throw Me Too at you. Go fuck yourself, ladies. Stop being fake. Your
Yeah.
Thank
content
you. Okay.
is just as fake as your intentions.
That was gonna be
Man.
my follow-up question then too. Like the hard to get stuff. Like, is that should that just die in this world? Should nobody be playing hard to get on anything in this
If
world
you're
now?
trying
Or
not to go to jail.
It's
Yeah.
so hard. It's so hard. You have to be so honest, but on a level that's so tactical. It's not
Fucking
even
general.
fair.
Feel general sex.
Where's the Shaq when you need him on this promo?
Yeah. It's tough. I like I said, I think there's such a there's with different generations that are out there and still in the workforce, and then a lot of individuals that are still working in their 60s and 70s and trying to get them
that's
to
not
adapt.
fair.
Yeah, trying to get them to. I think there should be some consideration for that generation, that older generation. Yeah, sure, they should adapt in some way to this new environment, but again, these are individuals that have been doing it the same way for 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, the way they talk, the way their mannerisms, all that stuff. And I think it's just a bad tag to be someone in your late 60s to be slapped with this Me Too thing. And when it's something that you've gotten away with, well, you know what I mean? Extreme stuff. Yeah, I get that. I mean, if you're going around saying, does the carpet match the drapes?
Right.
Yeah, you better be
Put
fired.
your dick back in your pants. I don't want to see the baby birds. Put them away.
But the word hun and honey and
it's so tossed around.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I call a lot of my dude friends honey, and they take it the wrong way. And it's not fair because it's very much societally acceptable.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, I still do it now. I get a couple weird looks at the Taco Bell drive-through window when I go, thanks, hun. And she just kind of like looks at me. She's like 17, 18 years old. Like, I'm just waiting for her to like throw out that I'm not your hun,
See,
here's some hot sauce
to the Taco Bell lady, she's like, here's all the extra sauce. You want how many flavors? Here's the hot, here's the medium, here's the mild.
Like I said, this generation of women are different, or just people. We're all different, but
we're all different.
And when it comes to that part of it,
yeah. I think, like with this generation that's so concerned with this Me Too movement, and granted, like you said, I mean, there are some legitimate Me Too stuff that's out there, and there's certain women that have been through some things that are bad, but then I think
it really sucks that people exploit it, and it's real shit. It's bullshit.
Yeah. All right, this is a good one. The long distance relationship.
Wow, I pissed in everyone's Cheerios.
I love how they put the Donald Trump top.
What?
Wait, what? Is it in there?
Breakers.
Oh yeah, voted for Donald Trump. Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
I love how they added Donald to this thing.
This was totally from 2019. Voted for Hillary Clinton. Fuck you all. If you voted for Hillary Clinton, sorry, I'm done.
What's worse?
I'm gonna go eat my cheeseburger and I'm gonna like disappear
voting
for a
for
minute.
Biden and
I don't even want
voting for Hillary was
Hillary. You said Hillary. It was very obvious.
It's a 1%
First of all,
difference.
Fuck you, Mike, for bringing that comparison on.
I know that's a tough one.
Exactly. They both should not have been voted for. We'll just say that right now.
For Donald Trump is a Republican.
Please skip this.
You notice how they don't have the Democrat.
I love Becky.
Right?
Someone put a commercial.
I just want it to be
make
shown
a commercial
that
ourselves.
one of these says is a Republican, and there's not one that says is a Democrat.
Yeah.
No, it is. Yeah, on the bottom.
Right. On the very
bottom.
On the bottom. Yeah.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
significant more money than.
Already.
Yeah, right there at the bottom it says make significant less money than them in a
This is from 2019, though, right?
Becky's like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Wait, so the left is the deal breakers? Like it's a deal that
I
means
love
it's
you,
a deal
Becky.
breaker, right?
Definitely, probably.
no,
would
no,
not.
the
Yep,
right
yep.
is the, yeah, no. Yeah,
I
the
love
left
Becky,
is the deal breaker, and the darker color is yes, they would.
Yeah.
Yes, I would, or I already have.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And look
Yeah.
how much
Yeah.
look how much lower look how much higher that is a Democrat is to is a Republican.
So Democrats don't date and they don't have sex.
Democrats won't date.
Wow.
Well, yeah, John.
That's
they're
exactly
too
what
busy-
the survey
they're-
says. Well done,
they're-
Doug.
That's
Well
exactly
done.
too
what
busy
it
saving
said.
the environment.
Wow.
That's what it says.
Well,
date
basically what
on
this is saying is Democrats will only date Democrats, where
Yeah.
Republicans will date anybody who's hot. We don't care.
We don't discriminate.
we don't
What?
discriminate.
We
don't
love
We don't
Open-minded?
discriminate. We hate
Hey, hey.
everyone.
Hey, a great date for us would even be just sitting down and reading a book. That's what it's saying. That's basically what it's
Separately.
saying. Yeah.
Right.
There's the reasons I play video games.
That would be the best date
Video
ever.
games.
Let's order DoorDash. I'll send yours to your house. I'll bring mine to my house. And you can stay there and I will stay here.
Yeah.
And
And
it'll be
DoorDash,
perfect.
DoorDash had a glitch a couple weeks. I think last week. Did they have a glitch on their on their server where everybody was
Yeah,
getting
they
free food and
did.
alcohol? Yeah, everybody was
Some
getting
guy ordered
free-
like
All right.
$60,000
All right,
worth
John,
of
time to
booze.
move on.
time
Hey,
to
John,
move
time to move on
on.
because we don't want to lose our audience.
Voted for is
Well,
10 years
part of,
older
it's
than
part
them.
of the day. Whether
Right,
you're not,
so
whether you
weird.
like it or not, it's still part of the dating experience. I mean,
Has a
it's gone to the
significant amount
point.
of debt.
It's gone to the
I
point
saw my
where,
dogs out. I'm sorry. Time
Yeah.
out. Sorry.
yeah, I mean, it's
Go
even
ahead, John.
gotten to the point where we're even putting it on our dating profiles, whether we're Democrats or Republicans. So let's be
Yes.
honest. I mean, it's part of dating now.
It's on there. The gals,
Yeah.
it'll say liberal or conservative.
Right. I mean, it's there. So it's not something you just can't kind of push under the rug and hope.
What
It
if,
doesn't-
what if you're independent?
But all I've seen
I
is
don't
liberal,
know.
all
No,
I've seen is
moderate.
liberal and conservative.
Moderate, Bob.
You just got to fuck yourself if you're independent at that point.
No, it's it says moderate.
Voluntary.
Oh yeah,
Celibacy.
moderate too.
It says
Hold on.
moderate.
Atheist,
I gotta
make-
Christian,
hold on, I
Nobody
need to
knows
put
me
this-
better than me, okay? No one knows me better than me.
I
all
gotta,
right?
I gotta play. I touched myself right now and spend some time in the room by myself.
I will say the weird side on that was the long distance relationship though.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that's a big change that
Yeah.
you don't need to be in. And I don't know what's determined as a long distance relationship, but that's
But
kind of
do
interesting.
you think social media has created that atmosphere though for long distance relationships?
Yeah, but,
You
but
would
that's
assume,
only long distance is
Oh,
only pictures.
absolutely.
yeah.
That's pictures.
I mean, yeah, but it's pictures. But when you do find that connection with someone that's a legitimate person, well, now you got video, you got all that stuff, Bruce.
You got Skype. You got all kinds of video.
Yeah.
But what if she's skyping like 3 people at the same time? How do you know?
You don't
Like,
know. You don't
some
know.
people-
You
That's-
don't. You don't know.
yeah, you don't know. You don't know. You
You
just
don't
gotta
even
go.
you don't even know who you're actually talking to. Half.
John,
Yeah,
what you need to do is find a graph of how many
Right?
people-
You're
of the amount
talking
of
to
people that-
Maggie. She might be.
Might
There
be.
you
the
go.
amount of
Might
people
be
that
more.
said they've cheated.
maybe Matthew, really,
Yeah.
to be honest. At that point.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a matter
I don't
of
know. I mean,
perspective of names. That's up to you. But
I think too. I think not just social media in general, but I think COVID had a little bit to do with that, as far as why the number is pretty high, as far as
Mhm.
long distance relationships as well, because you didn't have that touchy feely stuff, so you were an independent. That's so much for that hanging Chad, right? The hanging Chad.
Well,
how's that go again, Jake? How's that go?
even face to face dating was tough with COVID because you're both going to show up in masks. You don't know who you look like, right?
Yeah,
You don't know.
Totally
Oh
Maybe
God,
you're
that was
good
the
Both wearing
worst. I
masks,
hate
you know?
it.
it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know if you're getting the 25-year-old photo that they used or you're getting the up-to-date photo. You really don't know. It's a crapshoot. I mean,
Yeah, all my photos are 15 years old.
honestly, no. All right.
Wow.
I'm going to be honest here. Let's go. Well, I'll start with Mike, because Mike, pretty much you, Bruce, and Mike are.
is off cam. Where did he go?
Well, Bruce and Mike are pretty much the two that use the apps the most in this group. So I want to ask both of you. We'll start with you. Do you do as well? Do you use the app as well? No, right? No.
Oh.
So these two guys do. So I'm kind of curious for Mike and Bruce. Have you ran into that situation where you met somebody for the first time and it didn't look nothing like the fucking picture that you were seeing online? Mike's shaking his head. Yes. Elaborate. I need more than a head bob. This is a talk show.
I can't hear it rattling from here.
I've had both. I've had where her face didn't look anything like. I could tell it was her.
Yeah.
But she used all the filters, like all of them.
All the contour.
I don't even know how to tell. Like, I mean, imagine like taking like somebody that's like just a little bit below averagely attractive, and then taking your John and cleaning up a picture of them as much as you possibly could.
Oh, I can
making
do that
their
for
face
you.
smooth, straightening their teeth.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was to the point where I knew it was her, but I was like, wait a minute, like hold on, that can't be you. And I've had someone that was like 50 plus pounds heavier than the photos.
Wow.
50's is a lot.
50's a lot.
Oh no, it was. Oh no, I'm talking like I was like, whoa. Like,
so that was like a 1986 picture compared to 2022.
No, she knew how to take. She knew how to take the photos.
I mean,
she knew how to take photos.
Yeah.
There are some hints in online dating. If there's no body shots, then they're heavy. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's your first clue. If there's not a single body shot, it's all headshots.
Yeah, I would agree with that in some sense, because I think sometimes even women that have amazing bodies are still kind of afraid to show a picture of their body. So
the worst thing is the filters.
Yeah,
like,
the filters are hard. Yeah,
that's the worst thing. People's faces. I'm just like, why? Like, why do you want me to think you're beautiful in a photo? Yeah. And then to see you
because Cosmo and
think you're not good looking
and all the that's like a thing. Like the media says that the Kardashians have perfect skin, so we all have to have perfect skin, and it's not. It's not fair.
Our Kardashian,
that like whole situation made me put makeup on today.
Yeah, our Kardashian correspondent Bob down there at the bottom.
Our Kardashian correspondent.
Yeah, Bob's up the Kardashian.
There are people.
Tell us more, Bob.
There are people that don't photograph.
No, you're right, Bruce. There are some people that
I'm one of those people.
Wouldn't you want me to see your shitty picture and then think you're better looking in public?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like pictures
Bruce,
myself.
you look like you're ready to kick somebody's ass when you're. Bruce could be in the happiest mood and take a picture, and he looks like he's ready to kill someone, dude.
But I don't
I
take good
really want
pictures.
to know what's going on with the safe in your background.
That's where he's keeping his dates.
The safe in your background. Next,
it's full of overnight bags. Overnight bags are kept in the safe.
Bruce is the quagmire
of collect my overnight bags. Yep.
Bruce is the quagmire. Bruce is quagmire of the BS show.
That's where I keep the latex.
He keeps all his girlfriends have tags so he can find them. All right, you guys.
That's where the bucket is. Bruce has the bucket of latex.
That's where I keep the latex.
Over, Bruce.
That's where the latex is at.
I'm coming over, Bruce. We're gonna have a whole.
Those Louis Vuitton bags. Those Louis Vuitton bags that Bruce saves are in that safe. That's where he saves them.
I collect the overnight bags.
It says, do you know that 30% of Americans are single, and the most of them are women? So women are the highest single rate of Americans. The numbers of dating statistics that these should be finding a partner, a piece of cake, but as we know now, could be further from the truth. Now, this number one, these are the top 10 statistics for a match made in heaven. Now, the first one, I'm kind of, I did the poll.
The first one, eat a good pussy.
That would be important. That should be at the top of the list. That should be at the top of the list.
One.
Good tongue.
Good pussy.
Yeah. Hold on,
I'm
you get this. Hold on, you get
the
you get the. Where is that thing at? Hold on, you get this. Where is it?
I would say
There
suck
it
a
is.
good dick, but most women don't know how to do that. So
Yeah. It takes just 4 minutes to see if you click with somebody. That to me,
How long?
4 minutes, guys.
4 minutes,
We're
really?
gonna do this the right way. We're gonna start with Jake. Jake, you go first, and then we'll go down the list on these. Do you find that number a little fucking low? 4
No.
minutes? No, you really can do it in 4 minutes.
No.
No.
So
Yeah,
I look at it like a job interview, right?
Yeah.
So dating is a job interview. Let's all be honest with that. If you go to a job and you interview with them, you know in the first few minutes if you're going to want to be part of that company or the job or anything or whatever, right?
Right.
It takes 5 minutes on average, 5 minutes to decide if you want to be part of that company.
Yeah.
Exact same thing.
All right. Deana.
Are you sure you want my input on this?
Yeah. Does it take just 4 minutes for you to click with somebody, or do you need more?
Here's the thing, though, because I have a lot of men that I am friends with.
Yeah.
I have literally gone home with people like, hey, let's go watch this movie, and then we made out afterwards. And halfway through, I was like, this is a terrible idea. Please bring me home.
Goodbye. Break up with an email from Hotmail.
Terrible idea. Yes, exactly. You have breakup mail.
You have
You have been rejected. Yes.
You have been rejected. No recall necessary.
Do you guys remember the rejection hotline, that number before back in the day?
Yes,
that
number you could locate to like 215 area code or a 630 area code. We'll find it for you.
Every woman knew that back in the day, like 10 years ago. Every woman knew that number.
My little sister introduced me to that, and it was the best thing I ever learned.
Sorry to break into you, though, but yes, I just had to say that.
So you're saying no. You're saying you need more than 4 minutes.
I need more than 4 minutes. You have to engage a conversation. I mean, 4 minutes maybe for an 18 to 28-year-old says per the survey. But we're adults.
Yeah.
I need more than 4 minutes.
That's we need to know more than the fact that you like Taco Bell. Oh my God, we hook it up. 4 minutes, that's the kind of conversation you're getting in 4 minutes. You know what I mean?
It's Wisconsin Taco Bell.
Read it again, John.
Yeah, it says it takes just 4 minutes to see if you can click. They're saying it takes 4 minutes. This is a study done at Stanford. Stanford's saying you just need 4 minutes to see if you click with someone.
Does that mean click like
yes, click? That just means click. That doesn't mean you can date them. That doesn't mean you can marry them.
That's a very broad statement.
I mean, if it says click, hop into the sack, I don't need 4 minutes.
No, if 4.
You don't need 4 minutes in the sack. Bring it, baby.
I can tell.
Let Mike talk.
I want to take him to the sack.
It's Mike's turn. Go ahead, Mike.
I could walk into a group of people I don't know, like a group of 6 friends talking or whatever. If I stand there and don't say a word and listen to everybody else talk, within 4 minutes, I guarantee you I could pick out the ones that I would click with. I could be like, I would want to hang out with them, and them.
But this is a relationship. We're talking about 4 minutes to click with someone with a relationship.
It doesn't mean like.
No, these are relationship status. This isn't clicking as friends. This is clicking.
I feel like if you go outside any bar, even if you don't smoke, if you're a vapor, you go outside and you meet all the best people. Right. Even if you're not like I click on a romantic level, you meet all the coolest people outside of the back.
That's why speed dating is a thing.
The headline of this study is the top 10 dating statistics for a match made in heaven. Okay, so these are 10 things that they're saying that will make a match made in heaven. And they're saying that a majority of people in the study at Stanford, the study was done in Stanford, and it's saying within 4 minutes they noticed that most people could click with each other. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like speed dating.
Yeah, it is speed dating.
In a sense, it's like speed dating. I mean, if you can automatically, like, if you guys are attracted to each other, because that's like right off the bat, you know in 5 seconds whether you're attracted to somebody or not. Yeah. And then if you have a few similar things that you like, like me, if a girl is attractive, and her voice. A voice is a big thing for me. Like if someone can be, I could be completely attracted to somebody, but if I hear them talk and their voice annoys me, it's done. Game over. Not even a question. So if it's looks, voice, they like country music, and they like sports,
yeah.
I guarantee you I can click with that person.
Yeah.
We may only date 3 months or we may date a year, but I can click with that person.
Yeah. Should I even ask Bruce?
You should date Win from North Dakota, Mike, just so you know.
Oh, I know. I need to move out of California. I know this. Jake, I know this.
Bruce, how about you? Can you click with another female within 4 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's appearance, the way she handles herself, the conversation, the way she talks.
Yeah.
Man, it's like a delay here. Huh?
Yeah, I'm hearing the delay too, John.
Let me try shutting off.
That was more predominant than I've heard it the whole night.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sometimes it'll be.
We're all silent and listening.
What
4 minutes, you, Bob. 4 minutes.
4 minutes, Bob. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
I can go in 4 minutes. No big deal.
Yeah. All right. 28 is the average age people meet their spouse. Mike, you're way behind, fucking brother.
Average, John.
Average.
I'm older than Mike, so I'm way more.
But I want to throw it back to Mike because I'm kind of curious.
Like 30...
At 28, do you remember somebody at 28 that you thought maybe?
Yeah, I almost got engaged at 28.
Yeah, that was good. How about you there, Jakey boy? At 28, was there that possibility you were getting down on the knee?
No, I had it before 28. Before 28, and then I realized that was a big mistake, so I did not give a shit about it.
Actually, I was only 27.
27?
Yeah. I was 22. 22, I was ready for it, and then nope. We'll just go with that.
You probably saved yourself.
Yeah,
exactly, I did.
I know Bruce and I both got married young. So how about you, Bob? Was there that one at
Bob,
28?
Have you ever been engaged?
The only time I was there close, I was 26.
26?
Huh?
Yeah,
26.
maybe.
Hey, that's right there.
No, I've never been engaged.
Yeah.
How close were you at 26? Like, or how long was that relationship?
I was close. I was really close, and then she laid down the whole. After 2 years of just going out, enjoying each other, doing all the stuff together, after 2 years, she said, "Well, you're not Catholic, so I can't marry you."
Oh yeah, I'm out.
Wow!
You should have converted like George Costanza did on Seinfeld to
Remember, she licked all the envelopes and died. So I don't know if that worked out for anybody.
It says around 8% of couples met through a dating app or site, according to an online dating trend. So I'm out.
That's not real high.
You think that's high?
I've been engaged
No, I
6
said that's
times.
not really high.
We're internet relationships.
When is this still 2019 stuff?
No, these are new. These are up to date. Yeah, these are up to around
only 8%.
8% of couples met through a dating app or site, according to an online dating trend.
That kind of puts a bubble in their advertising.
Exactly. What she said.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I mean, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out later. Well, we all know this because we did this kind of before on this show, but it's still friends. It's still friends and relatives are still the number one hookup for a relationship.
I've seen studies that have said the exact opposite.
It's still it's friends being hooked up with friends.
Incest.
Yeah, most relationships start through a friend or through a family member. It's still higher than online, and it's crazy. 70% of Americans have.
I've never used a dating app either, Becky.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the good one. 70% of Americans have kissed on the first date. That's a hell yeah. Come on, man.
Come on.
Okay, so
test drive your car before you drive it.
John, I'm looking at one from Stanford, and this is 2017.
Yes, that's 2007.
It said that 39% of heterosexual couples reported meeting their partner online.
Yeah, this is brand new.
And I bet that's even higher now.
No, it's low. Well, COVID might have something to do with these numbers.
So you're
as well.
telling me it went the opposite direction
It went the opposite
after
direction.
COVID because of COVID?
Yeah, maybe it
would
has
be
to do with
COVID,
COVID.
yeah.
It might have a
Because
lot.
this is saying 39%
Yeah.
from
Hold on.
we're online in 2017.
Yeah. Yeah, this study is dating next level in 2022. This is a 2022.
Yeah,
Our
mine's from
kids have a
Stanford,
like
so
real tragic future to look forward
Yeah,
to.
things should have gone down fucking hill, man. You should have got
Yeah,
married by
it would
now.
go in the
Seriously.
opposite direction. More people would meet online.
No.
It's so weird. I don't know. My kids are so antisocial.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's
Well,
just
I mean,
more.
It's a fun
The thing
science
I noticed about
experiment.
online is it's just a bunch of.
Yeah, I
majority
think
of them are
people are
phony.
starting.
Everyone has no filter, and everyone is really.
Yeah,
dumb.
I think
Well,
people.
because people,
Do
you don't
you
have to
guys
see them
feel
in
though
person.
that people are starting to understand the online shit that goes
yeah.
on? I think that's a part of it. I think people have realized that people aren't who they say they are, and they're just done with it, and they're tired with it, and they're going back to the old ways. Church, friends,
Well,
bars.
I mean, and then they put their list of requirements that
Yeah,
they're looking
yeah.
for, and it's like, oh, good luck, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's scary. Isn't that a little bit
Yeah.
scary?
Yeah, it's
Good
like a
luck.
shopping. It's like a fucking grocery shopping
It
list.
is.
It's
It's
just
a
like
grocery
fucking.
list.
It's like everyone's going to Marshall's on the
Yeah, it's
internet.
like, yeah.
People, find
Wow.
me.
You must be
I
6
think-
feet
I need
tall.
a
Must
large,
be
not an extra
clean
large.
shaven. No,
I think Jake has it
tattoos.
right. I think that there's a huge part of the
Yeah.
U.S. that is living way differently than the rest. Like
Oh.
Midwest and all, like there is completely different than the you take
Yeah.
the two coasts
Yeah.
and then you got the middle.
And
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the middle don't count. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
All right,
fuck
Squeeze me.
Fuck you, Casanova.
Do you
Go.
guys
Good
have
luck
to
tonight,
know,
motherfucker. Fuck you.
Squeeze me.
So
I'm coming
70%
to
of them.
Modesto. Let's do this.
We didn't have restrictions. We got to go out the whole time. What?
Yeah. East Coast rock, Becky says. No, you guys think that number's high or low? 70% of Americans have kissed on the first date.
That's
I feel
low.
like that's low. I
You think
That
it's
might be
higher,
low.
huh?
I think it's low.
feel like it's way
It's
higher.
high.
Yeah.
I
No,
feel
it's-
like that's
yeah.
gone down.
Unless we're
I
talking
feel
about
like if you
Mormons.
put
Are
that
we talking
15
about
years ago,
Mormons?
it's
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
15 years ago, that's probably a higher number.
Yeah.
So is that how many people
Ah.
had sex on the first date?
Oh God, I didn't see that stuff.
1, 2,
It may
3,
be
4,
on. It may be on there. It
I
says
have
more.
sex on the first date every time by myself.
yeah,
Wait,
hey,
what?
It's not.
I have sex just not with my date.
Just lay on that hand for 2 minutes.
Stranger in
It
the
may have-
bedroom, motherfuckers. They're
Yeah.
coming
It may have been
in.
after-
No, God! No, God, please, no!
No.
You're welcome, John. I gave you that. I gave you that moment. You're welcome.
Now this one, okay. Now we had the
They
around
have,
8%
so Jake, which have you named them? What's the right hand? What's the left hand?
One's blue and one's red. We'll just go with that.
One's
I mean,
Friday, one's
is one
Saturday.
Linda and one like
Betty Maryland.
Yeah,
Betty
Friday-
Maryland.
Stranger in the
Yeah.
bedroom.
Friday and
Ooh,
Saturday.
Creeping in.
Now this one kind of goes
It's a
back
Sunday
to number
fun day.
3. Number 3 said around 8% of couples met through a dating app on a website, and this one says more than 32 million U.S. citizens are on dating apps. 32 million. Out of those 32 million, that's 8% are actually meeting and through a dating app. That's crazy. That's crazy. What is
That's
8% of 32 million,
That's
Bob?
Bad percentages there.
Yeah, that's some shitty fucking percentages.
No, dude, that's not what that's saying.
Well,
You
8%
guys are-
have met through a dating app, and 32 million.
That doesn't mean
people are
8% of people on
Yeah,
dating
yeah.
apps.
8%.
No,
conflating
that's like
those
the in
numbers.
whole situation.
Yeah, you're conflating those numbers.
Can you imagine being 22 right now and like my generation? You went to the mall. You met roller skates were involved.
Yeah.
It was a whole
Roller
thing.
ring,
like,
baby.
You,
Roller ring. Yeah.
you banged outside in someone's back seat behind the Sears. It was a whole thing.
Sears. There it
Oh, yeah,
is.
it was so
Sears.
different.
Yeah, we
Even
would.
just-
You prefer Hot Topic. I mean,
We
it's
would go-
really up to you.
We had the
Are you a
submarine
Marshall's
races
guy?
and the drive-in
Yeah.
theater and
Yeah,
all that shit.
drive-ins.
We don't have
I made her. I
time
made her
anymore.
stay in the
It's
trunk so I can get
horrible.
in cheaper.
You're cheaper. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, you guys, easy on this one. The average number of relationships before marriage for men is 6 and 5 for women. That number is way too low on both sides.
Wait,
That's
what
all I'm
was
saying.
it?
I'm muting
6
myself.
and 5. 6 and
No,
6
what
for
was
men.
the thing?
It
Before
says the
marriage.
average. It says the average number of relationships before marriage
Yeah.
for men is 6 and 5 for women. That number is way too fucking low.
No,
Way.
dating. Or
Depends on what you
No.
consider a relationship.
That's
Tom.
Exactly.
true.
Sex.
Yeah.
Sex.
All right,
Roma
if they're
and Betty.
saying, yeah,
Roma
I
and
guess,
Betty.
yeah, I guess if you're considering a relationship, yeah, that's a little bit different than just wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Then I talked to a girl for
Easy,
me and
Mike.
her were dating for it was at least 2 months.
Yeah.
Probably around 2, maybe 3. And if
Yeah.
you asked her, she would say we were never an official couple.
Okay.
She does not consider me her ex.
Yeah.
She was fucking somebody else. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, no, she slept with her ex, and that's why I stopped talking to her.
Yeah, that's right.
But I cut
I'll
it off.
say it again. She was fucking somebody else, baby. I'm
And-
sorry.
Oh no,
With the truth. Oh shit.
she would tell you right now she regrets it because I
Yeah,
stopped
yeah,
talking
she
to her
made a
because of
mistake.
that.
God damn it! You don't dump
She
the
did admit
Sicilian
it.
legend, Mike. You don't.
She
dump.
still
He
apologizes
didn't
to me
make her
for that.
come.
Oh no, it had nothing to do with that, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
promise.
But
Yeah. All
I
right.
feel
Let's
bad
move.
because
Let's move on.
Oh
to
no,
the
don't
next-
feel bad about it.
I'm
I'm not under the assumption that I've made
Yeah.
every girl I've had sex with come by any
Yeah,
stretch
yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
imagination. I just know I did her,
Yeah, he
oh,
knew.
honey, I'm sorry.
but not
Easy.
everyone.
Let's
I mean,
go
that's-
into the next one. I knew that one was going to be a fishy one there. 60% of women are
Jake, what's
not
wrong
likely.
with your face? What's wrong with Jake's face?
Nothing. I'm just here smiling. Hey, glad
I'm
to be
proud-
part of the show. Thank you
I'm
all.
proud. I'm
Appreciate
proud
it.
that Jake has not blacked out his screen yet, so it's pretty good. So there it
There
goes.
it is.
And there it
60%.
goes.
Jake, I'm not part of this.
60% of women are not actively dating. That's fucking high.
What?
This whole thing's bullshit.
Yeah, 60% of women are not actively
I
Wow.
want
dating.
to know
really,
the
huh?
age gaps on this because
I don't know.
there's a
They didn't put
very
age
wide
numbers on it, on-
spectrum on the age
Yeah,
gaps
yeah.
on this.
They don't have that on there. It says 60% of men think. Hold on here. 63% of men think that men should pay for the. We'll go into that one after we go do the 60%. 60%
about
of
it
women
later.
are not actively dating. I think that number is pretty high.
Stupid.
They polled a certain age group. That's like when polls do like a poll of 1,000 people and they say
Yeah.
the country feels this
Yeah.
way.
I think they got their numbers from Utah. They're not dating nobody over there.
I think they got
Oh,
those
no,
numbers
no.
from the feud.
No, I went to Utah, John. They got some frisky
That
women
thing?
in Utah, John.
Frisky.
They
All
polled
right.
all married people.
Yeah. This one we kind of had a back and forth, and I think this is still an old tradition, and I think a lot of us in this group here abide by this rule. But 60% of men think that they should pay for the first date. How are you on that one?
100%,
That 40% of men need to get a reality check.
63%
A
of
pair
men
of
think.
balls. That's a nice way to put
100%.
it. You're very generous.
It's sad that 40%, if that's true, it's sad that
100%.
40% don't think that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, even I in the poll, I even changed one of the responses at the bottom of the poll, and I think this is a good thing because I've actually seen this in restaurants, and I think it's embarrassing. But actually having that conversation back and forth for 10 minutes at the table when the bill comes, I think is more
It's
annoying.
more embarrassing.
Yeah, it's more embarrassing and annoying. So I even added at the end of that poll, discuss that before you go out on the date. Hey, this is the first date. Do you want to go Dutch? We'll
If you
split it.
initiate the
Yeah.
date, hey,
Yeah.
I want to meet you for breakfast at this
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
You buy the effing breakfast.
Yeah.
That's the me
You're
too,
kind of
right?
you're kind of in a situation where you're kind of backed up in a corner as well, where you can't assume there's going to be a second date. So you can't use
Right.
the line, I'll pay for this one, you pay for the next one, because then sometimes that may come off as like, oh, this guy's fucking confident. Like there's going to
Notice
be a
I
second.
used the breakfast. As
No,
an
I've
example.
had
Because if
some
he
where-
comes to breakfast,
Comes
girls,
to-
effing pony up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've had
Get the
some-
bacon.
Puss.
Bacon for life.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've had some that were, I'll pick up the tab and they'll pick up the tip.
They'll pick up the tip. That's
Yeah.
that's
a
cool. That's
puss
common.
move, but okay.
But
If
I
you're
think
having a 10-minute conversation about it, that's not the type of person I want to even date. I won't
Right.
even go on a second date.
Oh,
with you.
dude,
That's fair.
I've been
if
I've
you're
been
like,
in
I'm
the.
going for coffee, fuck that. Like, buy
Yeah.
your own fucking coffee.
I mean,
and stuff.
I felt so sorry for the hostess than I did for them, because the hostess is kind of like sitting there doing fucking a tennis thing, like, I'll pay it, no, you pay it, I'll pay it, no, I'll pay it, and she's just doing this back and forth, standing
when
there
the two
literally
credit
for
cards come on the table,
8-10 minutes, and I'm just like, dude,
I don't
really?
mind a woman saying she wants to pay, but like
Yeah.
if I insist, don't like make it an issue.
Yeah, don't drag it out. It's
I'm
just
glad
like,
that you're willing to, but don't
Just-
make it an issue.
Do
Yeah.
this
Just say
for a
it.
few
Just
minutes
say
in your
it.
Mr.
purse
Sharp.
and be like, okay, fine.
give us your old school. Give us some old
Huh.
school on this one.
Have you ever had a
100%.
woman
You're
invite you on
buying dinner first date.
Yeah.
No, and
I mean,
didn't give her the opportunity.
yeah. So I mean, that's just an old school thing. And then, we also had some people that even commented on the poll that, who asked, whoever asked for the date should pay for the date. And that's another thing. It's it's kind of like,
Really?
I don't know. That kind of falls back to the Me Too
Really?
thing. That
I
kind
was
of,
one of those people.
Yeah, you did
if
as
you're
well.
Gonna be like, I dragged you out for breakfast, you should at least offer to pay.
yeah.
If you do
Wait,
this in your
what?
purse for a few minutes, then fine,
What's
but
this,
you
John?
offered to
Did,
pay.
did I hear you correctly? If I dragged you out for the date, you would have to pay, or what was that?
Yes. Yeah. If I dragged you out for a date, then I would pay.
Oh, then you would pay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
If I said, hey, meet me at this restaurant, we're going to have breakfast. I had this great idea because you're going to enjoy this place, then I will pay.
All right,
Okay.
but when you did that, when you said, "Hey, meet me at this place for breakfast," did you add, "I got this" at all? Did you say, I'm paying for this, let's have breakfast"?
I figured it was assumed.
It just assumed. You're assuming it's assumed, but you also have to assume that that guy has been trained and taught throughout his whole life that he's supposed to pay for that dinner, especially if it's a first
shouldn't
date.
it be a pleasant surprise instead of a
It is.
cock,
It
like,
is.
to be like, I pulled my credit card out and put your money away.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the better person,
Yeah.
and I'm an independent.
All right.
It should never be a fight.
Yeah, this is my
It
introduction
shouldn't be a
to this.
fight, 1000%.
This is my introduction to single life. The first time I'm out. I'm in. Where were we? We were at out by the beach in Southern California with my cousin Joe, and I'm sitting there having a great conversation with this girl. She speaks Italian, so we're back and forth speaking Italian to each other. I offered her to buy her a drink. She turns around and turns into the Wicked Witch of the West and says, "What? I can't afford my own fucking drink?" And I just like turned around and I was like, that was my introduction to don't ever
Oh.
fucking
too.
offer to buy a
Me
drink
too.
for a woman
Yeah, me
ever
too.
again.
Yep.
And this is
It's a
me.
very different time we
Yeah.
live in.
This is you got to keep in mind, I've been married for 20 years. This is like the first time, like a month and a half of me being out on my own and single, and thinking to myself up until that point, thinking to myself, this is fucking easy, and then all of a sudden
That's great.
get this slap in the face, like, no, it's not this fucking easy, John.
Most women aren't like that, John.
Yeah. It was.
You just
it
got
was,
a bad one.
I didn't. I mean, we were talking. We had a great conversation.
I'm just saying, most women won't act like that.
Yeah, it was very strange. It says teenagers dating status. You ready for this one? Reveal
Wait,
that
what?
30.
What? No, I'm not.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
I need to hear
teenagers.
this one because I have teenagers.
Teenage dating statistics reveal that 35% of teenagers have a romantic relationship. 35%. Look at Mike's eyes lit up. Like, what the? Where
That
was
seems
I
low.
when this was? Where was I when this was happening? You think
That's
that's
low.
low?
Yeah, 35.
Oh.
That's low. I had a girlfriend when I was in high school.
Define teenager.
No, teenagers is going to be high school. So I'm
Define
assuming
teenage.
anybody
Teen,
under
Yeah.
18. So let's just say under
thir-
18,
13
17.
to 13 to 18.
Yeah.
Why the
The
fuck are
dog
we
thinks
talking about
so. The dog-
13-year-olds?
Who didn't have a
I don't wanna be part of
girlfriend
They're
this.
or
very
a boyfriend in
active
high
right
school?
Even Becky thinks it's low. 35%. I think that's a
It's
high
Okay,
number.
does anybody on this
because
panel not have a
these-
girlfriend or boyfriend in high school?
Romantic I guess maybe.
Did you have a boyfriend in high
I
school?
didn't, but I
Yes.
had one in
Yeah.
But
grade.
are you still in
Yeah.
high school?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
what are they getting at as far as romantic relationship? Just like holding hands, fucking walking around, that kind of shit? Or are we talking, yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Bruce.
we're at least.
There's nothing else
Damn
to
it,
talk
Bruce.
about.
Yeah. Somebody getting the hammer,
Come
as
on,
they say.
almost. I don't even see how that's even possible. Almost
Jake
every,
leaves.
He's gone. He's gone.
almost every teenager has had a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Right.
Like, come on.
I have two of these human creatures. Please tell me more about how you know these things more than I do.
Yeah.
Hey, weren't you a teenager?
You were a teenager.
I was a teenager, but
Well,
I
how
was not
Okay.
a teenager when the internet existed.
So
But how
how,
promiscuous were you as a teenager?
so when you were in high school, how many of your
We're not going
friends
to talk about that.
Oh.
went all the
That's
That
for
is
her.
not what we're
How
talking about right now.
Yeah.
how many of your friends went all the way through high school without having a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
A few,
A few, yeah.
But
keep
compared
in
to how
mind-
many did?
Keep in mind that was in the days when being
Yeah.
gay was very frowned upon.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Well, what's that have
Whole
to do
separate
with it?
situation.
13,
Oh.
19
Those
is a teen
people-
13.
But I'm saying
Because
that
those
doesn't.
people are
That's,
like, it's a whole thing. Shutting up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
no, but that's a small. You're talking about a small amount of people,
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
percentage wise.
I think that
Okay.
maybe that number is, I don't know. I think it should be, we should
Skewed?
probably, I
It's
want to
vaguely
say that
skewed.
number's, from what I've seen here lately, I'm going to say that number's low now that I think about it, because they seem
It's
to
very different.
be very active.
I have a 21-year-old and a 15-year-old. They're
Yeah.
very anti.
I guess it does. Like you said, it depends on what they consider romantic.
Yes, that is a very valid point. God damn it, Bruce.
Just say happenstance, please.
Yeah.
That's for
60%.
later.
Yeah,
That's for
yeah.
latex show
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, latex is later.
in the
60% of
safe.
women are
Safe.
not actively dating. Women aren't the
Yeah.
only ones giving up on dating. Up to 43% of men stated that they were not going on dates at the time. Dating facts and conclusions from this is an old kind of a survey, because this one's from 2019. So I'm sure those numbers have changed since 2019. But 60% of women are not actively dating, and 43% of men are not actively dating. So that's kind of high.
Voluntarily Sell it
Yeah.
off.
43%.
I mean, yeah,
huh?
it's been a minute since I've been on a date. I'll say that.
Yeah,
It's been quite a while.
I hate
Bruce is-
people.
Bruce is
I don't
young.
want to go on a date.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Yeah.
Becky said it's like watching a Japanese movie.
What?
The lips aren't moving with the sound.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And then what happened was
Ah,
Oh, yo,
Bruce loves the anime, huh?
Yeah. We'll go into the next one here. Florida. Florida is the best state for singles.
Florida's the
55.7%.
best state for psychopaths. But continue.
Louisiana may have the highest share of singles, but statistics and various factors such as gender balance, the number of restaurants and movie theaters rank Florida as the number one state for unattached people. So let's go, Florida.
Yeah,
Here
well,
we come.
you know, they have big spring break in Florida, man.
Now for the
Yeah,
ladies.
PTOs. Let's do
For
it.
the,
I want
for
no
the
part
la-
of this.
for the ladies, San Francisco. San Francisco, the highest percentage
I
of
would-
single men per single woman is in San
Yeah, but
Francisco.
are they straight? Or
The
are
highest
they
percent
not
of
straight?
single men
Fucking Bruce-
in San
fucking
Francisco,
Bruce.
in the gay capital of the U.S. Yes,
Good luck.
I would
Bruce.
love to come to San Francisco.
It
Please
says
let me come.
on the other hand, if you are a single man looking for love, then your best bet will be moving to Memphis, Tennessee, the city with the highest number of single women per single man.
Well, hey,
Oh, so I
we're,
know now.
hey,
Memphis,
John,
Tennessee, huh?
Bob, we're going to Tennessee, man.
We're going to Tennessee.
Let's go. Let's go right now.
It's really in Memphis, huh?
Oh, single ladies.
We're going to Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee.
I've been to
huh?
Memphis.
Wow.
Memphis
Bob's
is rough,
all,
though.
I've been to Memphis.
I've
Southern
been to
women, I tell you.
Memphis.
Yeah,
And
Southern
they ain't
women,
lying.
They
A lot of women in it.
That accent just makes you fall in love with them.
dying. I'm dead.
Isn't Memphis kind of like the ghetto city there
What was
in
that, Mike?
Tennessee? Isn't Memphis the more
Well,
like
get out of the
ghetto
country.
city?
Get out of downtown, man. Get out in the suburbs.
Isn't Memphis where Dollywood is?
Get out to the suburbs.
Yep, Hollywood.
No, that's
Dollywood
in
is a
Nashville.
giant. Like,
Graceland is in Memphis.
is it Nashville?
Yeah, Graceland.
Graceland is in Memphis.
Yeah, yeah.
Graceland.
Still a giant attraction for tourists.
Becky, yes, they
hold
do.
on.
I love a woman with a southern accent, Becky.
Oh, that's kind of.
I just like a one. I just like a woman with a pulse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah, I
That
don't
southern
care.
accent,
She's
that'll
alive.
that'll get me every time.
Clear,
I'm in Wisconsin, baby.
clear.
It's been a minute.
All right, let's see.
Oh God, I'm going away.
These are the 10 do's and don'ts, guys. Don't throw. It says do throw in a compliment or two. So remember that, guys. Throw in those compliments. Now, on the lady side,
Yeah.
do you feel that guys need to hear compliments? I want to hear it from the lady. Do you feel like you
I
need to
feel
give a guy
like-
a compliment?
I feel like I'm the kind of person that throws it out there and it always falls on deaf ears.
Yeah. Oh, does it really? Do you
It
think it's
really
just because
does.
he doesn't want to say look self-centered? Maybe like if you say, "Wow,
I
you look
don't-
really great."
I don't have that answer.
Yeah.
I
How
don't.
about you, Mike?
I
Let me
think
ask-
guys don't. They're uncomfortable with compliments.
You think?
I am.
You think guys are?
Why? I don't understand that. Okay,
I don't
as
either.
a girl that's trying to like bridge the gap between the whole like female
Yeah.
equality thing, I'm very much a girl that will hold the door for a man.
I
And
think
dudes
guys
don't
are better.
like that
They're
shit.
better
Dudes
dishing them out
hate
than
that.
and then getting them. So
Well, how would you react?
Yeah.
Okay, Bruce, because this is weird. Because I don't mind them. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I went out of my way to get a nice shirt, a nice pair of pants and shoes, and dress myself up. And if she says something, well, that's a nice shirt. I'm gonna give her at least a thank you. I'm sure you're doing
At
that.
least a thank you.
You're not just gonna brush her off if she goes,
Right?
Love your shirt.
I
Bruce."
got it at
yeah,
Marshall's.
I know that.
All right. How about you, Jake?
Sure, your dick in front of her, Bruce. Come on
Are
now.
you- no.
Just flash your dick.
Wait,
It's all
your dick
good.
looks good on. Let me take it off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
Wait till you
really
see- wait till you see me take it off. Yeah. How about you, Jake? Are you
Wow.
cool with that? Are you cool with a lady giving you a compliment on the way you look and your clothes or whatever?
100%.
Yeah, you're cool.
Yes,
and you're going to say
it's-
thank you, right?
100%. It's all mutual. Like we all
Yeah.
look good. The number one thing every time we go out, we are going to look good together.
All right.
That is the best thing that
Yes.
we can do together.
Thank
Right.
you.
Bam. Fucking Jake.
Thank you, sir.
If
All
it,
right.
I look like shit, she's gonna tell me because
Yeah.
she looks like shit along with me.
Is that what
So
you're
we
wearing?
can both
That's
be like,
the
well,
key
you both
word.
look like
Is that what
I
you're
mean,
if you're
wearing?
married,
if you're picking her up for a date and you're wearing fucking sweats and a sweatshirt, yeah, you might be in a little trouble.
well, I think any of these married guys
Well-
know
Yeah.
that famous. You gonna wear that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Did I look
Exactly.
fat? Did I look fat in this?
Exactly. We're all
I mean,
gonna stand there.
I
We're
was-
gonna
I
say,
could
"Oh no,
barely-
it's okay. It's okay."
Girl,
As long
I
as
never knew how to
everybody
dress
in the
myself till I got
All
married.
right, let me hit Mike up. Mike, how about you, Mike? Are you cool with that? Are you cool with her
Yeah, of
giving you
course.
some
Who wouldn't be
compliments?
okay with the compliment?
And you respond back? Do you thank her for the compliment, or you just brush
Yeah,
it off?
usually thank them and give them a compliment.
Yeah. You don't look
Oh,
fat.
it's
Mike.
very chivalrous. Shut your
I mean,
mouth,
why?
Bobs.
I mean,
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, what's wrong
No,
with the compliment?
that's what the thing is. That's what they're
That's
saying.
a very valid point.
It says
Why
do throw
wouldn't
in a
you?
compliment or two. So
We don't.
and I was just wondering how certain guys react to the compliments coming back, because some guys do brush them off, like, oh yeah, no big deal, I got the shirt yesterday, or you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Some
that's
guys
the
I
do
don't
it. They're
know.
like,
I don't
oh,
think
I
so.
think
why
a
did you
majority-
expect me to be this dressed up
I
for
think
this
a
occasion?
majority of guys respond that way. They're not going to go, hey, thanks, I like the shirt myself. Most guys are going to say, yeah, I got it yesterday at Ross.
Yeah.
They're
No.
Wait,
I
does it
don't
make
think
me look
so.
fat?
I think most guys are going to say
And then
thanks and give the girl a compliment.
Yeah. Or if you're Bruce, you say, you wait till you see me take it off.
Take it off.
I just
Damn it, Bruce.
I think that's I don't know. I think guys like getting compliments. I think guys like things more than that. We don't need
I
that from
feel like
everybody.
It's unfortunately
But if we like you
underrated
and we're
that
talking
dudes
to
don't
you,
get
you're the one we want that from.
compliments.
How about you, Mr. Sharp?
you.
Do you like those
Yes.
compliments flying your way, Mr.
Yes.
Sharp?
I don't get very. The only compliment I get is, man, you sing pretty good. That's it.
Not
Hey,
great,
Bruce, your
pretty
shirt
good.
looks very soft and comfortable.
Not good, just you're not pretty good. Just
Yeah.
all right. Number 14. Don't
sing-
use cheesy lines, guys.
Hey.
Do not use
Oh.
cheesy lines.
Well, hold on. Jake wanted to say something.
I want to
Yeah,
turn
JJ.
back to Deana with the
It's
compliment.
Deanna.
Come on, baby.
Get it out. Spit it out.
Compliment you just gave us. How we need to just enjoy ourselves. The compliment, the compliment.
Spit out the
you made.
words, baby. What are you trying
Jake-
to say?
Jake is
I don't know, but you just made an amazing oddness.
I said a thing
Jake is
that
cut
made
off.
his brain
Jake is
go.
cut
bleh,
Put the brain. Jake. End scene.
bleh.
End scene.
Insane.
Yes.
But
No, Jake's
Oh,
not drinking
nice.
that. No.
All right. Who among us is using the cheesy lines? Who's using the cheesy pickup line?
I mean, I use them for comedy
Yeah.
because what girl uses a cheesy pickup line?
Yeah.
How
Girls
cheesy?
are not going to use
It's
it.
a great icebreaker.
Yeah. All right. Give
I
us
got a
give
million
us an
cheesy
example.
lines. Which one you want to hear?
Give
Go,
me all
Bob.
of them.
Huh?
Go ahead. Hit us with one, Bob.
Oh, okay. So you walk up here and go, excuse me, can I buy you a drink, or do I have to sleep with you first? Because I will if I have to.
Wow! You can't do that in Me Too movement era.
Yeah.
No,
You can't.
here I got one for you guys.
Before me, too, does actually work.
They're calling the cops on me for
Bob
Here, I
does
got-
before
I got
me
one.
I'm
too.
I
giving
got
a
one.
safety
I got
alarm.
one.
a
Go ahead,
911
Bruce. Let's hear
button.
All
yours,
right,
Bruce.
all right. How do you spell
20
me?
years ago, they did.
How do you spell me?
There's no
How do you-
I in me, baby.
No. How do you spell me?
M-E.
And me.
You forgot the D.
M-E.
You forgot the
Oh.
D.
Yeah. MED.
there's
Yeah.
no
We're gonna
D
talk
in me.
later.
Yeah, not yet.
There's no D in me. Yeah.
Not yet, baby.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
getting you,
okay.
that's getting you
So are there
arrested
any
as
more
well.
pickup lines that are going to get us thrown in jail? I mean,
Yeah, tell
we
me,
just have to roll
Hashtag me
here
too.
or what?
Not yet.
hey Bruce,
As
let
Nice
me,
long as
shoes
you got
on
an
a butt.
alibi, that's all that matters.
yeah, Bruce, let me know what the air conditioner feels like in the back of the
Oh,
police
dude,
car.
I'm using it as I go out, dude. I'm using it, swear to God.
Pull over that stupid. Pull over that
Oh, my
stupid.
God.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 13.
I'll come bail you out,
ready?
Bruce.
Do
Lucky
offer
number
to pay
13.
the bill. Do offer to pay the bill. That's number 13.
I feel like that's a really good escape. Here's
Hmm?
$20 to pay for my drinks. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
$20 for your drinks? What?
That's like
If I
one
got
and
an
a half minutes.
appetizer and one beverage, it's because I humored you. And goodbye.
Oh, sorry. Y'all live in California. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
My
I don't
bad.
live in
My
California.
bad.
I live in
Okay.
Wisconsin. And
Yeah.
$20 is a reasonable date.
Yeah, $20 in Wisconsin. That's like a 8-course meal, dude.
Yeah,
Really?
The last time I
Right?
took a gal out for drinks and appetizers, it was like $150 a night.
Everything is
Oof.
crazy. Man. Yeah.
Get out
yeah.
of there.
And she didn't even order the lobster, Bruce.
No, I think she was actually disappointed that I didn't go back to her place with her.
Yeah,
So,
it
we
was
didn't have a second date.
reverse
Again,
lobster.
DM me later.
Yeah.
DM me later. I think there's no.
Hey,
there's no-
Becky, my name is FedEx because I actually positively will be there overnight.
overnight.
I love you, Bob.
I think this one is one that's going to be argued. I mean, forever. I mean, who pays the bill? I think even
Well,
100
right,
years
yeah.
from now, I think it's just still going to be an argument.
It
on who
depends on
pays-
the grower
yeah,
with.
yeah. It's just never going to be a correct
My
answer.
son said to me, fun story. My son said to me, I told him I was gonna do this podcast. He goes, well, Mom, you're basically a dude with a vagina. You might as well.
Oh,
I
that's
like that.
great.
Becky.
Wow, that boy.
Number 12, and I think we all fall into this one every now and then, because I think there are certain people you just feel like you meet them and you can almost feel the future with them, and that's don't think too far ahead. That's dangerous.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, yeah, Bruce, yeah. I know you
Yeah.
had one. You had to call the police to get out of your house. I understand that.
Oh, DM me later, baby.
Yeah.
I know
I'm-
you're
all right.
CPR because you just took my breath away. Yeah. that'd be good.
Yeah. First date, Mike, and
Really?
you're sitting there. You just finished dinner. You paid the bill. You guys are walking to the car, and she throws out a whole next week's weekend plans. What's going through your mind?
Wow.
First date. You paid the bill. You're walking to the car, and she's got next week's date all planned out. It would be great. Can't hear you.
If I want to go on the date, yeah, of course, I'm good with that.
You're okay with her, just
Yeah.
assuming that you're good to go for date number 2.
Yeah,
You're still going to have some sort of connection. I mean, if the connection's not there,
that's what I'm saying. If the date
Yeah.
went good,
Yeah.
I'm good
Oh,
with it.
that's good.
yeah, you're good with it. How about
What if
what is
she's
your
real
reaction?
hot, but
How do you
she's
deal-
boring
if it's not a
AF?
good day?
Yeah, how do you deal with it if it didn't connect? How I want to know how you would deal with it if you just didn't work out, but she is assuming it did.
Oh,
and-
I just say I'm out of town for work because
yeah, you
I
just
am.
have to text me.
you don't know that I drive home every day, but
yeah. All right.
Wow. You
How
go
about
for
you,
the
I always
Jake?
use
method.
work.
That's
Work's a
fair,
great
I guess.
excuse.
Yeah. Work's the greatest. Is the greatest. How about you, Jake? You just
What-
finished
what-
paying the bill. You walk into the car, and she's already got next week's date planned out.
And
First
I
date.
hate her.
First date. Well, either or. Do you like either you felt the date went well or you didn't go well? Give me both.
Wait, what? What?
You've been
Welcome
drinking way.
to today,
You're cut off.
Jake.
You're cut
Jake,
off. No
you've
more.
been drinking way
Today's
too
the
much,
first
my
day.
guy.
End of
Welcome.
scene. End of scene. All right, Jake.
So
listen up.
you
listen
wanted
up.
her to come in. Where were we at? Where?
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Listen. All right, you just finished the date.
Yes,
you
we
paid the
always
bill.
want her to come, but that's
You're
the
walking to the
different
car. I want
distinction.
both scenarios,
Yes.
whether you felt the date went well or you felt the date didn't go well, but she's already planning your next weekend's date. Are you reacting to either or situation? Good or bad? The good date, the bad date.
Wait. If she's already planning at the next date,
Yeah.
Yep.
all right. Well, we'll do it. Apparently.
You're cut off.
but no, she's already planned the next date. So what?
But did you like her? Or
Did you like her? I want both scenarios, whether you liked it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Well,
What if she's a
dude, what are you
psychopath?
smoking? Dude, whatever you're smoking, share with me, Mike
What
and
if you
Bob.
may
man.
or may not feel vibes? You may end up in pieces in a freezer. You're fine with that?
yeah, I won't care. We'll not care after
It's
that.
just, well, Jake, in your case, that means you're getting laid, right?
He did it all for the next
Exactly. Becky knows what's going on. I mean, as long as I die happy, who gives a shit at that
I
point?
die happy. All right, let's get the woman's perspective. Let's get the woman's perspective. The date ends.
No, John. We
I'm
do
sorry,
not,
I'm
do
dead.
not die
I'm dead on
me.
the
Do
floor
not
laughing.
die me this.
That shit was great.
Hey, John. What status are we at right now?
And then he's back again.
So at the end of this whole scenario, I'm getting serial murdered, but at least somebody has a good, clean conscience.
All right.
That's
How
the
about-
end of this
how
fake
about you?
scenario.
How about you? How are you dealing with that? With the guy. Now it's the guy.
So, chicken nuggets. somewhere.
Chicken nuggets. Where are you taking your date? You taking her to McDonald's or what?
Who knows? He just-
Jake's like, yeah, go ahead, get an extra sauce.
I'm dead. I'm dead over here. I'm dying. I'm dead.
Get an extra sauce. It's only 50 cents.
Somebody get Jake lotion.
I'm splurging tonight. You want to supersize that? Go ahead. Let's get the 20 piece. Guru.
I'm sorry. Didn't we all supersize that? I'm
All right,
getting it
now,
right now.
let's go to you. How do you handle that situation? The date's over. You're walking to the car. I want both experiences, a bad date and a good date. And he's already planning your next date for next weekend without even discussing it with you. He's already got the date planned out. How do you react to either or? The good one, the bad one.
Details. Way too
Well,
many
the good
details.
one better end with sushi. I'm just gonna say that.
It's douchey. Yeah.
I've been on the bad one. The bad
Yeah.
one ends with me in a hotel room by myself.
By yourself? I think you got the wrong room
Yes.
number. I think you got the
No,
wrong.
it ends with me in a hotel room by myself,
Yeah.
in the gym by myself, in the pool by myself. It's a very lonely weekday, and that's legit happened to me. End scene.
End of scene. End of scene. Oh, you guys are too much. You guys are too much. Do be honest. I mean, that's.
Do you really want that much
I
more
mean,
honesty than that?
Yeah, that's a stupid one, to be honest. I want to show you this one because we got a laugh out of this, and I'm going to show you what the question is, and I'm going to show you the image that they chose for this question. Okay, so hold on here. Let me move this over here.
Oh
This
my
is
god, if
fucking-
it's Bill Cosby, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Here we go. Share screen.
Oh no!
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. We talked about this.
Oh no!
Here's
I'm
the question.
dead. I'm on
Don't
the
spend too
floor now.
long talking
I'm
about
dead.
past relationships and they use a picture of Bill Cosby. I know none of us are doing this. I don't think Mike is doing it. I don't think Bruce is doing it. I don't think
No,
Jake is
And
doing
the-
but
and the
but
drop.
the problem is, John, you meet these women that want to know.
it. Right.
They want
Right.
to know.
And that's my point. So I want to talk about that. Now, I want to talk about if that conversation is initiated, should you back off and let her just do her thing or him do his thing and get it over with and then not talk about yours? Just step away from it?
Well, no, because what happens is typically they're the one that generated,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, like the gal I have a date with, first thing she asked me about, the wife,
Yeah.
dating. Have I been in relationships since my wife passed away? That whole,
Yeah.
The whole kid and caboodle. It's like
Yeah.
you try to be vague to a degree, but they're going to continue to ask that question and they want an answer. They're not going to
Yeah,
take the
yeah, yeah,
vagueness
yeah.
answer,
Well, I guess
So-
the question is. I'm
How
shutting up.
about- yeah. I mean, how do you handle that?
Me? I'm honest.
You're
Kinda.
honest. Yeah.
Kind
You're
of,
honest.
sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
after-
honest and vague at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yes, and not all details.
Nobody wants
Maybe,
to read
and
that.
not a lot of details.
Yeah.
So
How
I
about
can't
you,
be-
Mike?
I can't be
Yeah,
accused of lying
later.
because I didn't really say no. But
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
fill in the
Yeah,
dots either.
yeah.
So.
How about you, Mike? I mean, if she initiates that conversation, do you feel like you should add to it, or do you feel like you should back off and not let her do her thing and just not bring up yours? How do you handle it?
I mean, if she asks me about mine, or
If she
wants to
asks you, no, she just starts talking about her. She hasn't asked you anything about yours, but she just goes into her whole sexual
if I
history.
didn't ask, that's weird.
Yeah. Well, it
It's
happens.
Fred rumming right now, real hard.
Yeah. All right.
What?
Yeah, that's weird. If I didn't ask you anything and you just bring up your ex and start talking about it, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
It's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
But you don't go into your story. Do you? That's what I'm getting at. Do
I'm
you
like,
just
Bruce,
let
I'm
it end?
vague.
Yeah. Oh, you still go into yours. She's
If
talking
they
a
ask
little
me
bit.
questions, I'll answer them, but
Yeah.
I'm just vague about it. I just
Yeah.
give the short answer.
Yep. Not a lot of detail. Just
Yeah. Dina,
Yeah, just not a lot of detail.
What? I'm sorry. What?
how about you? I mean, if he goes into that conversation, do you jump into your story or do you just hold back?
I'm sorry. We're still talking about rape situations.
No, yeah, we're talking about
Talking about what?
spandex. We're talking spandex.
no,
No.
latex.
Spandex goes in the DMs later. We discussed this
All right, yeah,
already.
okay. All right. About
I'm making Jake very uncomfortable, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm just watching him do this.
Oh no,
Run
I'm the least
around.
uncomfortable person right now.
no,
Bring it.
I'm talking
Maybe
about
I
past
understand.
relationships. If he goes into his past relationships, do you feel like you need to go into yours, or do you back off and not talk about yours unless he
Oh no!
asks you?
If it's a past relationships divulge situation, you just listen to that shit because you'll have your moment later.
Yeah. Got it. That's
You
good.
just listen because as a lady, you probably have more fucked up shit than he has, anyways.
You think? No, I'm just
Oh, I know, baby. I know.
oh man.
That's a whole nother.
No, God.
Oh no, no, maybe.
All right, number 9. It says make eye contact. I mean, if you're not looking at her, I mean, throughout the dinner, give me a break. I mean, that
At least don't look at other girls' asses. That's all I ask of you.
yeah. So you're frowned upon the guy slipping the hostess your his phone number. That's not cool.
That's not cool on a first
Oh,
date.
okay.
Do it on the
Yeah,
4th or
yeah.
5th. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. At least if you do that, my boundaries are clearly drawn.
Mike, are you making eye contact?
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Are your
mean-
eyes up here?
He's
Or are they
over
down
here playing games, and then
Are-
occasionally.
Are
"Hey,
your
how's it
eyes
going?"
here with her eyes? Or are you looking elsewhere? Are you?
Well,
you
I mean, you do it as much as you can. It's not all the time because people, most people don't. Most people
Thank you.
feel
Find it
weird.
What
strange.
game are you playing right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
most people feel weird if it's like all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Brucey,
What
are you
game are
making
you
eye-
playing right now?
who's playing a game? I'll kill them right now if they're playing a game.
Mike, right now. You're
I'm not
yawning
playing
and
the
your
game.
your vision
Oh,
is
no,
gazing
no.
awkward slightly.
Oh,
Either
I
you're
got
watching
the TV.
porn.
I got the TV on.
He's got the TV on.
What are you watching
Number,
right now? Put
we're
it in
gonna
my
go through
DMs
these.
later.
We're gonna
That's a
go
different
through
thing.
these as quick as we can here. Don't try to be perfect. That's hard for me, man. Because it's just hard. I am perfect, so it's kind of look at nothing from any of you guys.
Okay.
No,
Don't shake your head.
I
No,
don't even know what that means.
don't be perfect.
In my defense, I was letting the dogs in.
Yeah.
I was laughing hysterically while you said that.
What do you think it means? Don't try to be too perfect. I don't get
try
it.
to be too perfect.
Bob, share
Be
your
yourself.
thoughts on that
Yeah,
one.
don't be too
stupid.
perfect.
Like, don't be the guy that's like, I'm
Well, no,
gonna
don't
filter
be
my
too
farts. Just say,
perfect
I'm
because
going on a
you're
fart
giving
walk and do the
you're
fart walk.
giving out a false representation of yourself.
Yeah.
We all got
Yes.
flaws. Don't be be normal.
Be normal.
I
Just
feel
be you.
bad for kids that are like 21, 23 right now because that's their life.
Yeah.
We're adults.
I think it should say
You
that.
give a
Be
fucking
instead
shit.
of saying don't be
I don't
perfect,
care.
it should say be yourself.
Be yourself. It should.
Yes.
That's what it should say. Is be yourself.
Exactly.
Suck a dick and
Right,
like
be
it.
yourself.
Yeah, because you can't keep that perfect parade going forever.
See, what she said.
What she said.
You need to like host classes or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
I kind of put that into the kind of like because I've seen those guys at restaurants and bars they're on a date and it's almost like they're selling themselves like a used car, and just trying to be like
Isn't
instead
that
of being
so sad?
instead of being the Honda they're trying to be the Mercedes, and I'm just
Well,
I just
I mean, Lexus is
I had
just
a
a
friend that- I had a
Toyota with a
friend that was
fancy
like that.
emblem.
Yeah.
So
He just always talked about himself, and
Yeah.
like me and all of our guy friends were like, we'd always tell him like, dude, she don't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
She don't want to hear anything about what you got going on or anything like that. She wants you to talk about her.
Yeah. God, women are so no, never mind. I
Tell
didn't
me
say
more,
that.
John.
I
Tell
didn't
me
say
more
that.
about how women are.
So self-centered.
So self-centered.
Me.
Me. It's all about me.
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 All
Eat
right.
a good pussy. They'll stop talking about that. They don't care.
Women
Eat a
don't
good
wanna know
pussy.
about
Yeah,
men.
yeah.
Just
Women
do
don't
this.
All right, these are the these are the get out of the bad date fucking things. The last 10 ones here. 10 is hilarious. Guys, we can't use this one. You just started your period. We cannot use that one, guys.
I'm gone.
We can't use that one ever. Oh. Number
I think I'd rather
9.
you make something up than tell me that.
Yeah, I mean, how? Yeah, that was just weird. I mean, because how's that even come into conversation?
It
It's like,
doesn't.
clearly-
It doesn't.
clearly
It's
they don't
such a
wanna have
taboo
sex.
situation. Still, are we in the 20s?
Yeah.
Whatever. What century are we in? But seriously, we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Nobody talks
That's
about
what
it.
I'm saying. You're
My
not going to say
mom
that.
was
to
even
them.
like,
yeah,
my mom didn't tell me what that was until it happened already.
yeah.
Like,
That's what
oh,
I'm saying. That
sorry.
it's not. I don't find that truthful because I don't see the average woman actually telling a guy that. She's going to come up with
No.
something other than saying.
And you have to, like, if you're going to
Yeah.
do that, you have to wait till the last minute. Like, I was in a situation and we were hitting it off, and then we got physical, and you have to be like, hey, just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
And that's not
suppose it's
fair.
a guy that he doesn't realize no means no, you know. So
Yeah. Then you see you have to part the Red Sea.
ugh.
Jesus.
Moses, you have an important meeting. I have used that one. I have an important meeting. Jake, have you used that? I have an important meeting to get out of a date. Yeah, that's great. You sound amazing, Jake.
You have an important meeting at like 7:30 at night.
Yeah, I know, right, Mike?
The fuck?
That sounds very.
Yeah, I mean it's 8:00 at night. You're at fucking Donabee's or wherever, and oh, hey, I got a meeting.
I just say I have to work the next morning.
Oh, darn.
Jake does not know how to
Right.
unmute himself right now, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, God.
You're cut off. Jake's looking at his keyboard. He's looking at his mouse right now. He's trying to figure it all out.
Jake, go to bed, Jake. Go to bed, Jake. Go to bed, Jake.
Unmute him, John.
Good night.
All right. All right.
Yeah, John, don't be a bitch. Just let me unmute myself, you motherfucker. Fuck you, John.
It took you 8 minutes.
You literally timed me to find out how
No, I'm
shitty
kidding.
I am.
Number eight, though, guys. You ready for this one? Your cat needs you. How the fuck are you supposed to know?
This is what you brought me into. Jake didn't know how to
I'm sorry.
unmute
If
himself.
you're a
but
dude
no, here's
using
the-
this situation, you lose. Because as a girl going, my pussy needs attention,
Right.
the pussy wins. The pussy. No! That is not the right meme for that. It
No,
should be
I
like,
would just say I would just say
Yay!
I have to go home and feed my dog.
You would use I gotta feed the dog.
Yeah,
You
I gotta
use
feed my
that
dog.
one? I don't know
I
if
gotta
I
hope
would
you
go
and a
there.
dog.
Wow.
I gotta go
Wow.
home and feed
Define
my dog.
cat.
Toby, come here.
If that
Behave.
is not a
We need to talk
sign,
about how these guys are pussies. Come
but
here.
I'm sure though that's a line that a girl needs to realize that this date ain't working. If you're gonna go home to feed your dog, this date is
You're
not
just
working.
a bunch
Right.
of pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really can't get another ticket. I get that one. Like when you got a date, how's that? How do you even use that one? I guess if you're going somewhere, a club or a concert or some venue, and you don't want that person to go with you, you just throw out the I can't get you
That's
another
how you
ticket.
hide your address and get a free date. That's
Yeah.
a loser situation.
Yeah, that one makes no sense
Is
to me.
that to make her drive?
Yeah, that's a good one to
Yes,
make her
that
drive.
is exactly what that means. That is exactly you're correct.
This one's just there's no effort in this one. I really got to go. That's it. I really gotta go. No bullshit. I gotta go.
Is
I
she
will-
guess-
gotta
doing-
go.
I gotta
I
go.
gotta
man.
go.
Yeah.
I
She has-
fall
does she have
asleep on the
children?
couch. Is that I fake falling asleep on the couch to make him leave? How's that work?
Hey, fuck you, John. Fuck you.
I didn't do nothing. What are you fucking
That's
me
where
for?
we're at. Fuck you, John.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
We would get
I
along
feel like
so
I've
good.
done that
Danny.
before too, Bruce.
No,
I
you don't
can't
count
think
this
of
all
it,
here.
but I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
now everybody, it's a good
I've
time to be
definitely
hanging out
done
with all
that.
of us,
Pretended to
but
fall
I
asleep.
gotta
Have you
go.
fallen asleep on the couch routine, Mike?
I don't know about the couch. I might have fallen asleep in bed. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we got done having sex, we turned the
No.
movie on, and then it was like, okay, I just fall. Actually,
I hope it was the
know I've done
Pirates.
that because I've had
Pirates
girls
2.
mad. I've had girls mad at me for that.
Get Pirates
Pirates
too.
2. That's
Like
where
you
you
just-
went with this.
Like, you turn a movie on, 15 minutes into the movie, you have sex, and then
Yeah.
15 minutes
I
later,
hope they're
you're falling asleep.
ownage.
Yeah. You're kind of like Cinderella. I don't get that. Oh, I get it. Now, never mind. I get it. Yeah. Okay. But how would you
Turner
feel?
Downs.
Yeah. Wait for it to turn into the pink pumpkin at midnight.
That's like what the girl just gets up from the restaurant, runs out, and leaves a slipper. That's it. There's no explanation. I'm Cinderella. She just
It's
runs
a
out.
bit-
There's been no explanation, John. Don't worry.
All right, Jake.
I am not
Yeah.
the drunkest person here today. Thank you, Jake.
Yeah.
You gotta catch your fridge. I don't get that one.
You
Number
know what?
4. You gotta catch your fridge.
Oh,
Can I
you've
catch
never
my
heard that
fridge?
before?
Was it sneeze?
No, it's my
Running.
fridge.
Hold on, everybody.
we used to prank call like that. We used to call people at
Oh.
like midnight and be like, "Hey, is your refrigerator running?"
All right,
And then they'd say, "Yeah."
Better
and then
go
they'd say, "Well, you
catch
better
it."
go catch it."
I get it. But that pretty much sends a
Well,
message.
that's
this
kind of
date's
really
done.
stretching
That's a
the
very,
range.
like,
John doesn't no
millennial
idea what's
Gen
going
X
on right
thing
now.
to do. It's a
You
con-
Yeah,
Can't-
these are stupid because nobody would use these.
Yeah. You can't
Night,
break your
Becky.
promise. You can't break your promise. I don't know how
Just
that
don't
one works.
promise a break, John.
Oh, okay. Like I promised to be home and take care of whatever at 9 o'clock, so I can't break that. I gotta go.
That sucks to be you.
I promised
Yeah.
my dog I'd be home before 10.
Yeah. Ooh. You really need to take this call. That one's good. That one I gotta take this call, and then you
Take it with us all,
Who,
John.
raise your
Take
hand.
it with us all.
Who-
Don't
everybody- Jake,
don't be a bitch. Take it, John. Take it, John.
Settle down, Jake. Settle down. Who
No,
does-
take it. Take the fucking call. Take the
God
fucking
damn
call.
Damn it, Jake.
Who has the app on their phone to make the fake ringtone, the fake ring? So you
I
got
don't know.
like
Just take
you
the
pretend
fucking
like you
call
got-
that you're gonna hate.
I don't go on enough dates to do that.
Oh,
yeah. There's
That's all
apps
it's done.
that'll you can set to go off in
Mhm.
like 10 minutes and call you and make it like you make it look like you're getting a call.
I have like third and fourth backup on that shit.
Why
Yeah.
would I
My
want to call
daughter
right
calls
now?
me, my sister
John?
calls me, my mother calls
No, I
me.
actually I was out on a date where the gal had her girlfriend call and check up on her 10 minutes into the date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, us
Yeah.
guys
Lucky
don't.
her for
I guess.
having friends.
I guess that's something us guys should do. I mean, we should have a buddy. Hey, you know what?
I've
This
had
date's
girls-
at 8
Dude,
o'clock.
we already masturbated everywhere that we can. So what the fuck are we doing right now?
I've had
Oh,
girls
baby.
share their
I'm muted.
location.
Yeah.
You have a
I've
buddy
had
that
girls
calls you.
do that, like, oh, like after we fucked, then I've had their friend.
Hey,
be like,
my
oh,
kid's got
oh, my
Wow.
God, made me share my
Yeah.
location.
Mike. You got hair gel. You got hair gel there, Mike.
What the
Look like
fuck?
this.
Jake.
Is that hair gel? I'm pretty sure. It was hair gel.
Jesus, Jay.
Something about Mary there.
Exactly. Exactly.
not-
What the
I
fuck
have
are
not-
we doing?
Jake, I have not seen you drink anything. What the fuck? What potent shit are you drinking that it fucked you up that much? Dude?
Fucking
Off
vodka.
cam?
That's where I'm
Oh,
at right
fuck
now.
yeah.
So,
I was like, dude, I haven't seen Jake drink the whole show.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I was
Like,
like, he's drinking some
I was-
fucking
Jake went
moonshine, dude.
from fine to just.
He went from
Fucked
fine
up.
to Jake. Like,
what?
And scene.
Now, how do you use I have a prior point engagement during a date? How do you use that? You're already on a date, so why are you already having a prior engagement while you're on a date? How
What
do
if
you
you
even use
said?
that?
What if you had? What if you said I have another date to get to?
Ooh,
Well, that makes you a piece of shit.
yeah.
You know, she's
Player.
getting up and leaving
Player.
quick. I
Well,
mean, you,
That's
you
why
might-
nobody
might catch
has
a glass of
abortions
wine in
from
the
me,
face,
so
but-
it's all good. It's all good.
Wow. We went straight
No
to
abortions
abortion
from
just
this
now.
guy. That's all we're gonna
Jesus,
say.
okay. Well, fuck.
Okay.
Well, we're getting kicked off.
Easy with the A word. Easy with the A word.
This
Oh,
show's
we're
been
still
banned.
alive. I'm sorry.
The
We're
show's
still
been
alive.
banned.
We're still alive.
Yes,
Jake.
my friend.
We're
Are
still
you
alive.
still-
So,
okay.
no
He's
chicken
melted into
nuggets
that.
No
in,
chicken nuggets.
in
No
my
extra.
life.
No extra sauce for you, Jake.
Barbecue sauce is a bunch of
Barbecue
bullshit,
sauce.
and fuck you all.
All right, hey,
I'm
we
still
are.
let my
We're
dog
actually
try to
done, guys. We actually
we're
went
done.
over
Are
about
we?
14 minutes.
Great. I have to be
Yeah.
so bad.
I usually on this part of the show I let you say something, but I'm afraid
Right.
to go to Jake.
Are you okay,
I think Jake
I-
said enough.
Are you
I'm
okay?
I'm just waiting for him to fall over.
The mic,
Yeah,
the mic
that's
is
about
holding.
it.
The mic is holding Jake up right now. The mic
I'm
is.
just,
It's
I'm
'cause
just
he's
waiting
in that
for the.
spaceship.
I'm just
All
waiting
right,
for the down, man.
He's in that spaceship chair. That's the only reason he hasn't fallen over.
Yeah,
Hello, darkness, my old
Taking his
friend.
zen
He just keeps getting
He's
lower
on
and
his
lower.
Zen
and
cows
lower.
dance
the
right
voice
now.
of God. The voice of God.
All over.
All right, guys. Hey, great show. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Mike.
love doing this.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
so much for
yeah.
inviting me.
Yeah, no, you are welcome on anytime. We had fun having you on. I kind of wanted to stick to a little bit of dating, go back to the original thing, the way the show was started. And it was fun doing it and going back and going through some of the stats and statistics and seeing how much of a difference COVID has made, for dating. COVID has changed a lot of things when it comes to dating.
Everything.
Yeah, it has.
I can't
Yeah.
even. I started dating in COVID. I don't even know where to effing start.
Yeah, yeah. Can you even, before we go, but just imagine a person that was germophobic, and now dealing with COVID as well and trying to date. Fuck, you just wear a rubber.
I have a
whole body
daughter.
rub.
I have enough of that. I'm now a voluntary celibate because
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary. And now you got the monkeypox. You got monkeypox floating around. All right, guys. Quick goodbyes, everybody. Jake, quick one.
Good weekend.
Good job. Good job, Jake.
I'm out.
He's like
See you
ready
later.
to throw up in the
Bye,
trash
bro.
can.
Bye, Bob.
Not
I gotta
even
take this.
interested
I
yet.
gotta take this call because it's my cat needs me because my dog's hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
Your pussy's
Bye,
calling,
Bob.
Bob. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Hello.
We'll see you. We'll see everybody next week. And we are signing off.
Bye.
Bye.